warmly received here in Oklahoma City with a bounce pass to Amen Thompson. Durant sets a screen, gets the ball, and throws it right back. Back to Amen. Shot clock at 5. Şengün, first last year, averaged 15 points a game, 8 rebounds, and more than 2 blocks per contest. But that was in limited play. 32 games last year, averaged 27 points, 27 minutes per contest. He missed 39 games this year alone, last year with a right ab injury. But played well in the 3 games against the Rockets, averaging 20 points per contest, and had a huge Game 7 as the Thunder won the championship. Holmgren's free throw on the way up and good for a man who shoots at 75% last year for the line. 3-0 Oklahoma City. 35 seconds gone by in the first quarter. Amen Thompson between the rings. Left side over to Kevin Durant. Inside the low left block, it'll be for Şengün, going to post up against Holmgren. In between the rings. Turns. Doesn't take the jump hook out. Baseline right for Amen Thompson. Three-pointer. Back iron, no. Offensive rebound. Layup attempt left side and around the rim and down. That's Jabari Smith grabbing the basketball and putting it back in. And the Rockets are on the scorecard a minute in. SGA face a double team. Bounce pass to Hartenstein, right elbow. To the baseline right for Wallace. On the trail to Holmgren. And Chet Holmgren has got all 5 Oklahoma City points. Minute 15 gone by. Oklahoma City 5, Houston 2. Şengün lost it off his foot going against Holmgren. They're going to say it was off of Holmgren's foot. He is trying to explain to Zach Zarba, that wasn't my foot. Oh, it was the left foot of Holmgren. That is exactly the right call from Zach Zarba. Nice pretend acting job that time by Chet Holmgren. So the Rockets and Amen Thompson will inbound the basketball. Shot clock at 15. Minute 20 gone by, and a 5-2 advantage here for OKC. Thompson in the inbounds. Chest pass to Smith, giving it back to Amen, who's got the ball at midcourt. He's got Casey Wallace in front of him. Bounce pass to Steven Adams, both feet inside the arc. One dribble with the left hand, picks up that dribble, lobs it over the right-hand side to Şengün. With 2, with 1, got an elbow jumper coming up from 14 feet. It's an air ball. It was grabbed on the offensive rebound by Adams, but unfortunately it did not hit the rim. Şengün off to an 0-for-2 start. 5-2 advantage for Oklahoma City. Lou Dort will bring it across the timeline with a left-hand dribble. Lobs it to Hartenstein, one-on-one against Adams. Hands it off on the weave to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Floater, alley-oop, missed it on the dunk for Hartenstein. Rebound picked up by Thompson in front to KD with a jam. Kevin Durant on the Rocket scorecard. 5-4, 2 minutes going by. Nice transition offense that time by Houston. Hartenstein behind him for Holmgren at the right elbow. He'll post. He'll fade from 12 feet. It's Chet Holmgren 7, the Rockets 4. 9:50, clock moving in the first quarter. Amen Thompson directs traffic with the left hand while dribbles the basketball with the right. He's between the rings, now right at the top of the three-point arc. One-on-one against Casey Wallace, double team out right side. Here's Jabari for a three-pointer, and he got it. 5 in the early going for Jabari Smith to tie the game at 7 apiece. 2.5 minutes going by in the first. Hartenstein behind him. SGA splits through 2 defenders. Down the lane he goes. Out to Hartenstein, free throw line behind him to Wallace for a 3. That's off the mark. You can take Casey Wallace knocking, trying those 3-pointers. Jabari the rebound to Şengün, right side to Amen Thompson. Thompson lobs it into Kevin Durant against the smaller Wallace. Shot clock at 14. KD face a double team. Floater, 10-footer off the heel. No good. Rebound to Chet Holmgren. Holmgren to SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander left side of the floor with a left-hand dribble. One-on-one against Durant. Going to launch a three-pointer. It is a front iron miss. Ball tapped up by Hartenstein to Holmgren. Between the rings. Gives it to Dort. Dort down the lane. Şengün napping. Dunk. Lou Dort. 9-7 Oklahoma City. Lou Dort last year averaged 10 points a game. He was an all-defensive first-teamer for the Thunder. 2-point Thunder advantage. Jabari left side angle. Going against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, now at the midcourt. Ball poked away by SGA. In backcourt, Smith can go grab it because SGA touched it. He continues to be harassed by SGA. Smith gets across the timeline. Baseline right. Amen three-pointer. Back heel miss. Offensive rebound, weak side to Adams. Giving it back to Amen. Floats it up from 10 feet. Got it! He's fouled, and we're tied at 9. Third shot the charm for Amen Thompson, who is on the sheet with his first basket of the season. And the foul is going to be called on the play, as Amen Thompson gets the basket and Cason Wallace picks up the foul. We're tied at 9. Amen Thompson last year, 14 points a game, 8 rebounds in 69 games, I should say, 42 of them in starts. All defensive first team. And now has the responsibility of running the point, at least for this jumbo lineup. Free throw to give the Rockets a lead. Front rim, glass and down in Houston with 8:17 remaining in the first quarter. Leads this one by a score of 10-9. Gildas Alexander with a left-hander ball across the timeline. Trying to get a small screen by Holmgren. Pass out to Dort. Ball through the legs of Holmgren. It's an easy turnover. Adams to Sengun to his right. Three-pointer. This is a try for Jabari. Missing it. Sky for the rebound is Isaiah Hartenstein. Left side to Holmgren in the front court. Going against Jabari Smith. On the trail to Hartenstein. Behind him to SGA. Double team comes. Pick and roll. Hartenstein. 12-footer off the heel. Got his own offensive rebound. Now tries a 9-footer. That's off the back as well. Ball tapped out of bounds. Last touched by Kevin Durant. Durant says it was touched last by Dort. OKC maintains possession. Dort on the baseline with a basket to his right. Guarded by Sengun in the inbound. Out right corner, a catch and shoot three. Holmgren knocks it down. Chet has 10 of the 11 points here for Oklahoma City in this first quarter with 7:32 remaining in the first. Thompson between the rings. Straight on another three-pointer for a man, and he knocks that one down. 5 points now for Amen Thompson. 2 straight makes for him. Houston 13, Oklahoma City 11. SGA between the rings. Bounce pass to Dort. Rockets looking to go zone. They will, leaving Holmgren from 14 feet. Somebody stop Chet Holmgren. He has 11. The Thunder only have 13. And a timeout of the Rockets. 7 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in first quarter competition. It's the Holmgren Show in downtown OKC. Thunder and Rockets tied at 13. Timeout brought to you by Corona, La Vida Más Fina. And now these words.
3 Western Conference Championship Series to 1 NBA Finals. Ibaka, 3-time All-Defensive Player, and 12 and 13 led the league in blocks. And he was part of a title team with the Toronto Raptors in 2019. Still beloved here. Got a standing ovation when introduced to the crowd a moment ago as he's on hand to celebrate Thunder's success, being part of the foundational building blocks here in Oklahoma City. Step up your game this fall with Thunder Youth Basketball Camp presented by Simple Modern. Open to kids ages 6 to 14. Spots are limited. Head to okcthunder.com/fall camps to sign up tonight. Now, the Thunder and Rockets the Thunder have now been given a 3 on the Holmgren hoist, I believe. It's 13-12, or they've taken away a 3 from the Rockets. That's what's gone on. So rather than 3, Thompson given a 2. He's got 5 to lead Houston. Thunder paced by Chet's 11. By the way, his previous career high for a quarter is 14. Durant bounce feeds inside. Adams bobbles, gets it back from Hartenstein. Left baseline to Şengün, backing down, drop steps, lays it up on the run and lays it in. Strong power move by Şengün, an all-star a year ago. Challenged Holmgren and lived to tell about it. Has his first basket. The Rockets up 1, 14-13 on the teeter-totter. Chet spinning on Smith, pump fakes, gets Smith off his legs, and he fouls for the second time as Holmgren used a hard pump fake to get strewn on contact by Jabari Smith, who will sit down with 2, I would suspect. 6:40 still left in the opening quarter. Both sides are looking to play to strengths right now. Houston leading 14-13. These teams played 5 times a year ago, including the NBA Cup semifinals in Vegas, won by the Thunder by 15. The Thunder won 3 of the 5 head-to-head last campaign. Holmgren given the ball. Now there's an interception of an official that doesn't allow him to shoot. And I'm not sure what just happened. Chet missed the foul shot because Zach Zarba started walking right at him. Bizarre. Houston will bring Tari Eason in a moment for Jabari Smith Jr. He'll sit with 2 fouls. Chet, with a reprieve, nails the first. So he's got 12 now. His previous career first quarter high 14 against Denver in late December of 2023. Holmgren's come out ablaze in 5 minutes, 12 points, 12 of the 14 for the Thunder. Part of that is he's finding crevices in the zone defense, and the Thunder are finding him. They've assisted on 4 of the 6 makes they've generated from the field. Chet's second tumble's good, and the Thunder teeter-totter back up. And that becomes our 5th lead change with 3 ties. It's 15-14. Thompson remains in at the point. Back of a pick by Şengün, angles up from the perimeter, now shuttles right in the lane for a floating 12-footer that goes, and he's hit on the hand by Hartenstein for an and 1. So Amen Thompson, a blossoming talent, has 7 for the Rockets, who go back on top 16-15, and that frankly is too easy. He got into the teeth of the Thunder defense with a simple shoulder-lowering right-hand dribble. Hartenstein guilty of his first. Thunder have 2 team fouls, the Rockets 2 as well. As Amen Thompson has 7 of the 16 for Houston. A year ago averaged only 14 points a game. He's only 22 years of age. A growing star in this league. His free throw's good. He's 2 of 2 at the line there. And Houston leads by its largest margin, 17-15, as Thompson's all over Shea deep in the backcourt. Gilgeous-Alexander scoreless as yet. Hartenstein feeds Shea. Rumbling left. Corner left to Wallace. Closed out by Durant. Shuttles to Dort. Sets his feet. Cranks an angle right three-pointer that's on the way short. Long rebound. Adams fights for it, but a loose ball foul coming on Adams, I believe. Or is it on Hartenstein? No, it's on Hartenstein. It's going to be his second. Steven Adams is probably the strongest player in the NBA, and it's showing itself in the start for the Rockets tonight. So Shea taking 1 shot. It's been unsuccessful. He does have an assist, but Houston has its crosshairs absolutely fixated on the reigning MVP, leading 17-15 right now. Tari Eason is in at shooting guard as Jabari Smith sits down. High post right, Adams fed. Steven lobs the ball to Durant, handling straight away on Dort. Isolated. Scrams left, driving, burrowing across his body, floats a runner that tumbles around and good from 7 feet out. So Durant has his second bucket. Houston operating smoothly, 8 of 14 shooting for a 19-15 lead. Wallace skips into the front court, gets a Holmgren pick, drives and kicks left corner to Jay Will, pump fakes free, fires. A 20-footer left baseline, nothing but net. So Jay Will on to replace Hartenstein, saddled with 2 early fouls. Immediately contributes, it's 19-17 Houston. Şengün gliding right, burrowing. Floats a pass inside to Amen Thompson for the easy layup, and a timeout call coming from Mark Daigneault. Right now, the Rockets, who are really good offensively in the preseason, are showing that in the opener. 21 on the board already, with 5.5 minutes showing in the first, thanks to 60% shooting. Houston doing the job in every facet. 39, climbing back from a deficit, now leading 21-17 as Gideon mentioned. Right now, Amen Thompson seeing to that, scoring 10 of their last 12 and doing his damage inside for Houston. Second grade teachers, here's your shot to win cash prizes and a Thunder assembly for your school. The Thunder Reading Challenge is back, presented by American Fidelity. Learn more and register at okcthunder.com/reading challenge. Well, Houston's inviting Chet to handle and shoot, trying to deny SGA. They've done that effectively as Chet has 13 points, Shea yet to score. And the Rockets are protecting the ball, turning it over only once against the more athletic and smaller Thunder players. Payson Wallace on the handle up top to Jay Will. Pump fake Steven Adams. Won't shoot, giving to Shea. Grinding base on Amen Thompson. Pump fakes. Thompson all over him, no whistle. Ball swung corner right to Dort. Blasting baseline. Jump stops, lays it up, no good, but Durant fouls him. KD commits his first, and the Rockets' third team foul with 5:15 left in the quarter. I credit the Thunder that they're not allowing the ball to stick. They're moving it effectively and attacking off of the attention SGA is getting. Reed Shepard is in, joining Amen Thompson in the backcourt. Kevin Durant now slides to the front line along with Adams and Tari Eason, so it's Shepard and Amen Thompson at guards for the Rockets. They play more conventionally right now as Dortch for a free throw is on the way good. Lugens has 3, including a dunk earlier. Dort now in his 7th NBA season, undrafted out of Arizona State. A fan favorite here and will be for some time. The Montreal, Quebec native, 26 years of age, a first-team all-defensive selection a year ago, along with Amen Thompson, who he's dealing with tonight. Laces both free throws. Thunder are hanging in despite the Rockets scoring a high volume. It's 21-19, 5 minutes left in the first. Thompson gives up top to Shepard, drives to the foul line contained. Back to Thompson, slot left on the perimeter. Challenged by SGA, 8 to shoot, crosses over. Ducks right, down the lane, blasts into Jay Will, no blood, no foul. Finds Eason, shuttling left wing Durant. Catch, shoot, rainbow 3 is up, in and out, no good. Adams tips a rebound, Thompson gathers. Now it spills out as Shea knocked it away, and Payson Wallace pops on it. Back on the Thunder, down 2. Shea drives a step in deep, lays it up, and lays it in. The MVP's on the board, tying the game at 21. The middle opened wide, and SGA, beep, beep, gone. 21 apiece. 4:30 left in the first. Right baseline, Durant. Played by Wallace, doubled by Holmgren. Elevates over the top. A fadeaway 10-foot jumper short. Well defended. Dort has the miss. Thunder can grab the lead back. Lou, one-on-one on Shepard. Crosses him over. Ducks and spins. Right to the rim. Blows by Shepard for the easy driving right-hand deuce. Lugens Dort spry in the open floor. 23-21 Thunder on a 6-0 burst. Thompson, back of a moving screen against Adams. No, they call a foul on who? It's on Jay Will. Adams moved his body and hip checked Shea to the floor, but the foul goes on Jay Will as the Thunder's 4th. I don't know about that call. But the Thunder are at the foul limit as Adams will sit down in favor of, for the first time tonight, Clint Capella, an original Rocket, most recently with Atlanta, coming over from the Hawks in the offseason. Durant to get it in, does near midcourt to Shepard, back to Durant. KD holding. Angling right back of a pick by Capella, and they have a foul call on who? Is it on Capella or Dort? And Eric Dalen calls it on Dort. So the Thunder over the foul limit, and the Rockets, who are 3rd in the league in free throws attempted a year ago as Durant took a nice flop, gets to the free throw line. Not saying there wasn't contact there, but I don't think there's enough to have Kevin go face first into the floor like he did. He's got 4 early, no rebounds or assists, 8 minutes in. Thunder leading 23-21 in a game growing in contentiousness. 8 lead changes, 4 ties. Durant's first free throw is good. Kevin Durant enters the season 8th all-time in scoring. 15 times an All-Star, a 1-time MVP. That was here in Oklahoma City. Entering the evening with 30,571 points. Holmgren back in, joining Jay Will, SGA, Aaron Wiggins, and Lou Dort as Payson Wallace sits down. Durant looks to tie it. Arcs the free throw and hits it. He's got 6. The Rockets led by Thompson with 10. Thunder paced by Holmgren's 13. Even at 23. Shea on the handle. Drives left on Thompson. Jump stops. Gives it up left corner to Wiggins. Sliding away from Durant. Bounce feeds inside to Dort, who fumbles the ball. It's free. Dort gets it back. Right wing, Jay Will. Corner right to Wiggins. Sets his feet, squares his shoulders, and misses the 3-ball short. One of his last 13 in the preseason, Durant clears, was Wiggins. Up the right side, Thompson. Crossing over on Shea. Bounce passes right through the wicket of Capella out of bounds. So the Thunder want to accelerate the Rockets into mistakes, only their 2nd turnover tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander, left wing, behind the back, dribbles away from Shepard. Down the lane, loses the ball in traffic. Wiggins has it, but he's out of bounds. A lot of contact there without a whistle. As Houston has 3 team fouls, Thunder over the foul limit. Şengün in, Amen Thompson out. And now Reed Shepard will slide to the point guard spot. Mark Daigneault is going to challenge this call. He's going to challenge the contact that occurred inside, anticipating approximate foul call on the Rockets on the interior on the Shea drive. Shea went up, got raked on the left arm by Shepard. This is going to be 2 free throws for SGA on review, I'm almost certain. As with 3:24 to play, approximate foul likely coming. This call under review is brought to you by Pella Windows and Doors of Oklahoma. Here's Zach Zarba.
Houston basketball, Oklahoma City is challenging the ruling on the play.
So the challenge isn't about possession. The ball was off of Aaron Wiggins. The challenge is about, was there contact on the drive by Shea? There was. On review, I think this will be corrected. We'll take time. 3:24 left in the first. OKC and Houston deadlocked at 23. This is Thunder basketball. He addresses the mic, and now he steps away from the mic. I would expect approximate foul call on Reed Shepard, allowing Shea free throws here on the review of...
After review prior to the out-of-bounds violation, there has been illegal contact detected by Shepard to the wrist of Gilgeous-Alexander. Therefore, the ruling on the floor is overturned. The defensive foul placed on Shepard and 2 free throws for Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City gets the timeout back and the right to challenge.
So the Thunder hitting 56% of their shots tonight despite missing all 4 three-pointers. Winning the rebounding battle early, a good sign, 7-4. And the assist battle, 6-4. It's tied at 23 as the Thunder attempt their 6th and 7th foul shots. Shea to the stripe for the first time tonight. Shea wearing an MVP patch on his uniform commemorating his most valuable player campaign of a year ago. 9th all-time in points scored in a regular season for a guy that won the scoring title with 3,172 a year ago. First stroke pure, second one misses, in and out. Rebound fought for, and Alex Caruso is in, did not go for that ball. Instead, Tari Eason has it. Caruso with SGA, Wiggins, Jay Will, and Dort. Eason got away with a travel, lobs near midcourt to Shepard, bottled up by Wiggins. Now to Şengün, hand check by Caruso, 40 feet away, 7 to shoot. Şengün stutter steps. Durant screens, Dort on Şengün. Ball comes to KD, lifted high right, 3 to shoot. Driving left, pump fakes, fade, 16-foot jumper on the way in there. Kevin Durant escaped 2 defenders and gives the Rockets back a 25-24 lead. Under 3 minutes left in the first, Wiggins widens out right to the trailing Jay Will, shuttles left wing to Dort. Pump fakes, drives, in deep, kicks to Jay Will, sets his feet, squares his shoulders, right side on a 3, way short. Loose ball batted out, Şengün runs it down. Thunder yet to make a 3-pointer, 0 of 5 tonight. Durant handles, uses an Eason pick, Shea's on it. Barreling left, KD down the lane, shuttles in the corner intended for Shepard, jammed away out of bounds by Dort. It stays Rocket possession, 14 to shoot. Houston operating much too freely right now at 56% shooting. 14 restored to the shot clock as Houston leads 25-24. Shepard underneath the trigger, holds, lobs, left corner to Şengün, played by the smaller Caruso. Backs down, Jay Will looms as a double teamer. Şengün, mid-post, jump stops. Out front to Eason, got away with travel. Shea popped it away. Eason gets it back with 2 seconds. Behind the back dribbles, drives, off balance, falls in the lane. That's going to be a shot clock violation. Thunder a great job converging on a guy that is not overly adept at ball handling in Tari Eason, forcing the Rockets into their 3rd miscue of the quarter. They've netted the Thunder 1 point to this point. As Ime Udoka was hot and unfortunately didn't pick up a tech. 25-24 Houston, 2:15 left in the opening quarter of opening night. Shea blasting down the lane. Elevates, fires, fadeaway 16-foot rainbow. Barely grazed the rim. Well defended by Eason. Şengün has the miss. Back comes Durant galloping. Dribbles to the middle. Backs down, drop steps. Elevates, loses the ball. Wiggins knocked it away. J. Will on it. Thunder with numbers. Up the right side, Caruso. Left wing Wiggins. Tees up a three for the lead. It's online and in there. Cha-ching, the Thunder money ball. Thunder offense getting wiggy with it as he knocks down the Thunder's first three tonight. They're 1 of 6 there and on top, 27-25. That's their game. Barnheiser, the rookie, is in guarding Şengün. Alperin lowers the shoulder, drop steps out of a double, kicks to Shepard for a long angle right three-pointer. Looks good and is. About a 28-footer. Reed Shepard, the second-year man, gives the Rockets back a 28-27 lead. Wiggins lobs left baseline to Shea. Quick swivels away from Shepard. Pump fakes. Shuttles right corner Barnheiser. Right wing Caruso. Catch and shoot three is on the way. In and out, no good. Easton clears. 1:20 left in the quarter. Rockets get it back up 28-27 in a wild first. It featured 11 lead changes, 5 ties. Durant handles on the right hash. Wiggins pops the ball away from out of bounds. 15 to shoot for Houston. So the Thunder throwing every body imaginable at Durant with his size at 6'11". KD's got 6 points, 3 of 7. Şengün holds, palms it, swooping to the right baseline. Barnheiser knocked it away. Şengün got it back flopping. Alperin backs down doubled. In the paint finds Capella, who hits a 3-foot hook. Şengün, a good playmaker. That for him is his 3rd assist. And the Rockets lead by 3, 30-27, up by as many as 4. Thunder's largest lead was 3. Shea, doubled. Loses the ball. Shepard took it away. Long lead. Eason to the rim. Got away with the travel. Shea blocks his layup out of bounds. Eason multiple times has slid his pivot foot tonight, and none of those have been called as violations. Tari did not come to terms on an extension with the Rockets, so many believe he might be a player the Rockets move between now and the trade deadline. We'll see. 19 to shoot here. 45.7 left in the quarter. Houston up 3. Capella steps out, left wing. Gives to Durant between the rings. Angling right on the dribble, draws a double team. Hooks it to Şengün. Sliding right, back to Durant open. Right side angle, rainbow three is up. No good. Long rebound tumbles out. Şengün has it to the trailing Shepard. He retreats to midcourt with 10 to shoot. Wiggins is on Şengün right now as Shepard pounds a dribble. Slashing left. Lobs it left corner Şengün. 3 to shoot. Backing Wiggins, steps to the wing, leans in and fires an errant shot that's scooped up off the backboard by Caruso. Last shot time for the Thunder. Down by 3. 15 seconds left. Shea works into a double team. Left to the front. Bounce feeds and throws it away. Eason has the steal with numbers. Driving right, leans in, scoops, can't score, but J. Will's called for an undercut foul as there'll be free throws for Tari Eason. Right now the Rockets, now they've overturned the call. It is a charge on Tari Eason, who honestly has played out of control since he entered the game. So the Thunder get it back down 3. Turnovers are 4 for the Thunder, 4 for the Rockets, but neither side doing any damage with takeaways. A.J. Mitchell, Chris Youngblood in. Aaron Wiggins stays in along with S.J. and J. Will. Thunder a 3 from tying. Josh Okogie, the veteran signed via free agency for the Rockets, will double team Shea in the backcourt with Amen Thompson. J. Will looks to get it in. Does so near midcourt to Wiggins. One-on-one on Durant. Drives to the top. Shuttles into traffic. Falls down, loses the ball, and that's how the quarter will end. So the Thunder are being terminated from consistency offensively by the Rockets, who've gotten up 5 more shots than the Thunder, and OKC has more turnovers than Houston at 5-4 and trails by 3 after 1 on their home floor to open the 25-26 season at 30-27. Houston led by Amen Thompson's 10. Chet Holmgren has 13 for the Thunder. This is Thunder basketball. And 30 cents off Diesel. Download the Lowe's app and save. First quarter featured 11 lead changes, 5 ties. The second on the bench. Thunder coming with A.J. Mitchell, the second-year guard from UC Santa Barbara, along with Aaron Wiggins, Chet Holmgren, Alex Caruso, and Isaiah Hartenstein, who deploys in the second with 2 fouls, as does Jabari Smith Jr. for Houston, along with Alperen Sengun, Josh Okogie, Amen Thompson, and Tari Eason. Thunderball to begin the second, down 3. Caruso between the rings, looking right. Pounds the dribble, shuttles that way, no maneuverability, gives it up high post right to Hartenstein, back to Caruso. Burrowing baseline, across the lane, out front to Holmgren, 5 to shoot. Spinning, elevating, 15-foot jumper goes, but he called for a travel. Are you kidding me? Trail official Jason Goldenberg saw something I didn't. That's the Thunder's 6th turnover. The Rockets look to apply a lot of pressure. They play mano-a-mano defense for the most part and look to bring physical force in everything they do. They lead by 3 right now on the road in the opener, 30-27. Amen Thompson, shadowed by A.J. Mitchell. Pounds a dribble out front, looking for cutters. One of those is Jabari Smith. Can't curl free. Thompson holds the ball and gives now top key to Sengun. Bodied up by Caruso. Palms the ball with the right hand. Dishes to Smith. Working the angle right, 5 to shoot. Jamming left. On the wing, Thompson, 2 to shoot. Pump fakes, fires it for 3. It's errant. Barely grazed the rim. Hartenstein has a miss. Shuttling the outlet left to Mitchell. AJ to the baseline, contained by Smith to the trailing Holmgren. Lays it up on the run. Lays it home, and Sengun blasts him for an and one. Hopefully Chet's okay. Helped up under the stanchion by Isaiah Hartenstein as Sengun argues the call. There are fish in the sea that flop less than Sengun does. And the Rockets will call a timeout apparently to challenge this call. That's a head coach sticking up for his player. A lot of contact on the Holmgren finish, trailing on the break for the and one. 30-29 the count. Thunder down 1, 11:09 left in the second. A challenge coming. This one brought to you by Pella Windows and Doors.
47%. Here's Matt Pinto.
1 of 7 on threes. Houston 2 of 9 from distance. These are two teams that contest everything, and it shows in that poor efficiency from distance both ways. Stay plugged in with all things Thunder. Join Paris Lawson and Nick Gallo as they break it all down each week on the official Thunder Basketball Universe podcast presented by Summer Moon Coffee. Listen and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. Thunder a season ago in NBA best 35-6 at home. Houston a season ago 23-17 on the road. And the Rockets are hanging with the Thunder, a pair of Western heavyweights colliding in the season opener tonight. Chet Holmgren has been ablaze. 6 of 6 from the field. He has 15 points, can tie the game right now with 11:09 left of the second. Bends his knees, eyes the rim. The third-year pro Lofson sticks the foul shot. Thunder 7 of 8 from the line. Forge a 30-all deadlock. That becomes our 6th tie tonight to go with 11 lead changes. Josh Okogie on the handle, a well-traveled veteran. High post right to Jabari Smith. Shadowed by Wiggins. Lob to Shengun. Ball jabbed away by Caruso. Saved from going out of bounds up the right sideline to Thompson by Okogie. Shengun given the ball on the right flank against Caruso. 7 to shoot. Alperin bothered. Grinds. Loses the ball on a double team. Hartenstein pokes it away. Gives to Chet. Chet from behind, nearly stripped by Easton. Now gets it back. Run down by Thompson. A lot of contact, no whistle. Down the lane, a bad pass. Hartenstein tried to sizzle a skip pass. Cross court. Inside to Caruso, who was open, but it sails out as the Thunder's 7th turnover. Thunder have only 4 points off of 6 takeaways in this game. 30 apiece. Smith, stutter steps, drives into traffic, right of the paint, sealed, gives it up in the right corner of Shengun. Handling, played by Caruso, bangs on Caruso, into the paint, jump stops, kicks Okogie, wide open, left wing 3 is up and good. Josh Okogie knocks down a 3. Not a good 3-point shooter, but he nailed that. Houston 3 of 10 from 3, Thunder 1 of 7. The Rockets back up 3, 33-30 on Shengun's 5th assist. Lifted high right, Hartenstein scoreless, looking. Reverses field, gives on the flank to Wiggins, slicing left. To the rim, lays it up left-handed and lays it in. A pass fake throws Shengun, allowing Wiggins the easy stroll to the goal. 33-32, Thunder down 1. Shengun out front, dared to shoot, does it for 3 straight away, and he nails it. But if the Rockets start heating up from 3, that's going to be a problem. Back-to-back 3-pointers as Shengun has 5 points, and Houston leads by 4, its largest lead, 36-32. A.J. Mitchell giving to Holmgren out front. Rockets switching everything. Back on the right wing, Mitchell. Grinding left across his body, floats a runner. No good. Knocked down by Easton, no whistle. Ball taken away by Hartenstein. To Mitchell inside for the layup. Great hustle by Ihart. Floor burns and an assist. Off the inbound, Thompson avoids a steal attempt by Mitchell. 36-34 Houston. On 54% shooting for visitors. Thunder at 56% down a bucket. Thompson probes. Jump passes right wing Easton left alone to stroke a 3-pointer. That's good. 3 straight Rocket threes, and Houston's up its largest margin, 5-39-34. Thompson has 4 assists. The Rockets with 10, matching the Thunder. Wiggins up top to Hartenstein. Gives it up right flank to Caruso. Settles for an angle right 3 of his own that's online and in there. Cha-ching at Thunder money ball. AC for 3. Both sides heating up. The Rocket lead is 2, 39-37. It's 10-9 in the quarter in favor of OKC. Shengun top of the key. Trying to maneuver away from Wiggins, can't. Left flank to Easton off the stutter step. Shengun wipes out Mitchell, call for an offensive foul. That'll be his 2nd. And let me guess, Shengun's going to lobby and lawyer Eric Dalen going back down the floor. He sure is. It's his 2nd foul. He and Smith have 2 apiece. As Shengun flings his hand in the air as if to discard Dalen. Many would call a tech there, but there's none here. 39-37, Thunder get the foul back down 2. Out front, Easton bothering Mitchell, who streams away from the pressure. Kicks to Holmgren. Pump fakes free. Fires an angle right 3 for the lead. It's online. Got it! Cha-ching a Thunder money ball. Chet Holmgren's night, baby. Welcome to it. He's got 19. Thunder up. Or they tie the game at 39 apiece. Thompson working the right side of the paint. Crosses over. Ducks right. In traffic. Lost the ball going out of bounds. It's deflected out by either Hartenstein or Mitchell. Everything is contested both ways, and both offenses are finding answers thus far. Thunder have a dozen assists in the game to tie it at 39 from 5 back. 8:18 left till halftime. This has been fun. Underneath Thompson to trigger. Lobs in the corner, Shengun, who pushes off on Caruso. Gets it. Pass fakes. Holding. Caruso underneath him. 7 to shoot. Down the lane, Okogie pump fakes and draws contact from either Wiggins or Hartenstein. Gets clobbered and earns free throws with 8:11 left in the quarter. Where Shengun has 5 assists, he's an outstanding passer for a big man. Okogie helped up. Will get to the free throw line to shoot 2. Free agent signee. This is 4th team. Minnesota, Phoenix, and Charlotte previously. A year ago, splitting time with the Suns and the Hornets, averaged 7 a game. Okogie from the line a year ago, 74%. That's what he averages for his career, which now spans 8 seasons. Okogie's first stroke is up and good. Josh Okogie, 4 off the bench for the Rockets, who'll go back on top, 40-39. Kevin Durant back in, as is Reed Sheppard. Steven Adams returns as well. So the Rockets go double jumbo again with Şengün, Adams. Make it triple jumbo with Jabari Smith Jr. Sheppard's the point guard as Amen Thompson sits down. Thunder can go to town on Sheppard if they can get him into isolation defensive situations. Dort redeploys along with Mitchell, Holmgren, Hartenstein, and Caruso. Second free throw by Okogie looks good and is. Houston from the line is yet to miss in 6 tries and leads 41-39. Caruso on the handle. Scoots across timeline, feeds Hartenstein between the rings, handing to Mitchell. AJ off the stutter step. Hartenstein back to AJ. Swooping baseline, leans in. Goes last miss badly from 12. Durant fights for the rebound with Hartenstein. They both fall, and the ball squirts out to Adams. Back come the Rockets up 2. Sheppard off the stutter step, played by Mitchell. Down the lane, spurts. Gives it in the corner to Okogie. Up the left sideline to Durant. Kevin gets a double screen. Hits on the wing. Sheppard leaning and launching. The three-pointer short this time. Rebound tipped off the hand of Okogie out of bounds. Now they call it off of Dort. There's no way that ball was off of Luguentz Dort. Do the Thunder challenge that? Apparently not. 14 to shoot. And now it's been reversed on the possession call by excellent officiating from the crew chief, Zach Zarba. That ball clearly off of Josh Okogie's right hand. Tight throughout. 11 lead changes, 7 ties. Thunder look to forge a deadlock with a deuce or take the lead with a 3, trailing 41-39. 4.5 into the second. Dort beats a high post right to Hartenstein, facing up on Adams, looking left. Grinds and kicks right wing Mitchell. He wants 3 from the right wing. Give it to him. Cha-ching, a Thunder money ball. A.J. Mitchell, a second-year man, continuing to improve, has 5, and the Thunder lead 42-41, becoming our 12th lead change. Sheppard dancing on the dribble between the rings. Wide right to Jabari Smith, closed out by Caruso. Slashes left. Kicks the ball left corner Okogie. Bottled up by Holmgren. Spins. Contained. Out front Durant, 5 to shoot. Driving to the foul line, backing down, spinning and fading. 13-foot jumper, in and out, no good. Rebound tipped by Smith, no good. Batted out to Okogie. Back to Sheppard for a lean in 3 straight away. He banks it in. Give me a break. Houston 44, the Thunder 42. 6:50 left till halftime. Houston's made 6 threes, the Thunder 3 on the night. Mitchell isolated left wing on Smith. Right to left on the crossover. Out front to Dort, left corner Hartenstein. He'll fire a 3 for the lead and overshoot the rim by 2 feet. Durant fair catches that one. Bounce feeds inside Adams, plows right into Mitchell. They're going to call a blocking foul on A.J. Mitchell. Wow. Side out Rockets, 6:35 left in the quarter. Now, I don't know about that call at all. It's Mitchell's second personal. How do you give Adams free throws here? Well, apparently he had caught the pass. This might not be the worst outcome for the Thunder, who trail by 2, 44-42. Adams a year ago converted 46% of his foul shots, a career 53%er, arcs the first, and buries it, of course. Houston yet to miss in 7 free throw tries. They've come ready, loaded for bear tonight. They're playing well and leading by 3, 45-42, undeterred from their mission thus far through a quarter and a half. Adams is angled to the bucket, right foot in front of the left. The second free throw is tumbling and good. He got them both. My goodness. 46-42 Houston. Thunder looking to find a way to wriggle free here in the opener. Caruso, challenged by Jabari Smith Jr. out front, gives to Mitchell. Off the stutter step to the foul line. Down the lane from behind Sheppard, blocked his floater. Loose ball Dort. Sets up Holmgren holding. Slot right, Dort open. Snaps off an angle right 3 that's not close. Durant mops it up inside on the glass. The Rockets up by 1 on the scoreboard, lead by 4. Down the lane, Adams scrolling to the goal. Lays it up, misses, but he tips in his own miss. No, it rolls off. Scraps for the ball again. Holmgren weathers that physicality for a second rebound. Back comes Caruso. Alex back of a pick by Hartenstein. Out front to Dort. High post left Holmgren. Backing in deep Durant for a fadeaway 12-footer in the lane that rolls off. His first miss in 7 tries. Sheppard clears 1 and done for the Thunder. The Rockets up 4. Sheppard blows by Dort. Pulls up in the lane for a 5-footer, no good. But in front of the play, Adams has called for discarding Hartenstein and called for the personal, which will be his first. I don't know how you differentiate when there's a foul on Adams and when there isn't. He plays with that sort of physicality all the time. SGA back in, limited to 3 first quarter points on 1 of 3 shooting by Houston's defensive attention in the person of Amen Thompson. He joins Hartenstein, Mitchell, Dort, and Cason Wallace back as Holmgren sits down. Dort screens for Shea. Across his body, spins and fades. 16-foot jumper straight away, tumbles around, no good. Leaping rebound, Mitchell steps out of traffic. Up the sideline to Dort, between the rings to Shea, 1 of 4. Swooping right, Shea puts the ball to Hartenstein. Sealed, 4 to shoot, steps out of traffic. Got to go, 2 to shoot, to Dort. Lugens in the corner, fires it up, hit the side of the backboard, the shot clock violation. Well, the Rockets airtight in that sequence defensively as the Thunder get bogged down for their 7th turnover. Houston has 8 of those. They've only netted the Thunder 6 points. Thunder down by 4, outscored in the quarter, 16-15, trail by 3 after 1, 5:10 to play in the second. Shepard back of a Smith pick, has Shea jump at him on a switch. Reed driving and kicking. Errant of Thompson out of bounds. Well, the Thunder with excellent ball pressure forced that pass 10 feet over the head of Thompson out. And Ime Udoka has some encouraging words for the second-year guard Reed Shepard, who played his college ball 1 season's worth at Kentucky. He's contributed 6 points and a rebound since entering this one. 5:02 left in the second. Thunder down 4, 46-42. Kaysen Wallace on the handle against a 2-3 expanded zone. Left wing to Mitchell. Straightaway Wallace. Back on the flank, Mitchell open, cranks a 3 that looks good but short. Loose ball batted by Adams, back to Şengün. The Rockets have shut the Thunder down for 3 minutes of game time and lead by 4. Thompson weaving left. Settles in on the flank, out front feed Shepard, gets it back, open. Left wing 3 is up. It's short. Hartenstein plucks the carom, his 6th. Gives to Wallace. Probing. Kaysen off the stutter step. Drives and kicks left corner. Mitchell wide open. Snaps off a 3-pointer. Got it. Cha-ching the Thunder money ball. Gorgeous find by Queso with his 3rd assist. And Mitchell strokes home his 2nd trade. He's got 8 off the bench. OKC on the doorstep, down 1, 46-45. Thompson on the handle. Looking to Şengün, who has it left baseline. Isolated on Wallace. Outbrink. Palms it with the left hand. 10 to shoot. Draws a double. Sails it out front. Shepard open. Left side on the wing. The 3 off. Rebound. Wallace grabs it, but a loose ball foul coming on Hartenstein for grabbing Adams, keeping him quiet on the glass. That is a tough task. Ihart has his 3rd. He'll sit down in favor of Jay Will. 46-45 Houston. 4:05 left in the second. Houston has gotten up the same number of shots as the Thunder, converting 2 more threes to lead by a digit. Amen Thompson off the inbound retreats. 4 assists, 10 points in back pocket. Shadowed by Shea. So curl cutting Shepard. Confronted by Mitchell. Whips it inside for Şengün. Backing down 2 to shoot. Does a fadeaway baseline for 15 off. Well defended by Wallace. Kaysen grabs the rebound. Thunder seek the lead. 3:45 left till halftime. Gilgeous-Alexander handles. 40 feet away at the logo. Gets a screen from Wallace. Jumped out by Shepard on a switch. SGA. Left corner Mitchell. Slashing right. On the wing to Jay Will. Pump fakes free of Adams. Sets up Dort. Slot left Mitchell. Open again. Cranks a 3 for the lead. It's off. Şengün the rebound, his 5th. The well-defended sequence by the Rockets. Up the right side, Durant sizes things up. Hounded by Dort. Gives it up between the circles to Shepard with 3:20 left until halftime. Rockets by 1. Shepard dancing. Can't free from Shea. In deep Şengün. Jump passing right corner Thompson. Up the sideline Durant. Swooping. Bumped and fouled by Dort with 5 on the shot clock. That's the Thunder's 3rd team foul. Actually the 4th team foul. Side out Rockets, but the Thunder at the foul limit with 3:11 left in the second quarter. 13 lead changes, 7 ties punctuating this one. These two teams really having at each other. Shepard out, a low-scoring quarter. As the Thunder have outscored the Rockets 18-16, trailed by 3 after 1, within 1 right now. Durant lobs left baseline to Şengün. Played by guard Wallace. Jump passes down the lane. Thompson kicks out left corner Smith. Catching your 3 is up. Off. Loose ball guided back by Şengün. No good. Loose ball batted out to Smith. Slot right Durant. Closed out by Wallace. Holding on the perimeter. Looking. Slashing. Spinning. Draws a double. Shovels to Smith. 5 to shoot. Jabari under duress. Twirls in the lane. Stripped. Durant gets it. 1 to shoot. Fires an angle right 13-foot jumper that goes. And the Rockets get bailed out on the sequence and lead by 3, 48-45. Coming up with road answers thus far in the opener. KD's got 10. Thompson 10 for the Rockets. Chet Holmgren leads the Thunder with 18 with 2:46 left in the quarter. OKC burns a timeout. Down 3, exactly where it stood at the end of a quarter. 48-45 Houston. This is Thunder basketball.
7-5, and they've outscored Oklahoma City in second chances 12-6. Here's Matt Pinto.
Here in the second quarter, Thunder have sealed the Rockets inside. They're scoreless in the paint in the frame, but they've knocked down 4 threes in the second to maintain a 3-point lead at 48-45 with 2:46 left in the second quarter. Get your young Thunder fan off the sidelines at end of the game with the Thunder Rookies Club app. Read for points, play games for fun, and win exclusive prizes all from your mobile device. Download the official Thunder Rookies Club app for free tonight. OKC hits the road for 3 in succession after this home opener against Houston. At Indy Thursday at 6:30, then Atlanta Saturday at 6:30, followed by a trip to Dallas for a matchup with the Mavericks next Monday, a 7:30 Central Time start. Thunder coming with SJ, who's been shut down tonight. 3 points thus far, no rebounds in 15 minutes, 1 of 4 shooting. Case and Wallace, Lou Dort, Jay Will, and Chet Holmgren. Holmgren far and away the Thunder's most effective scorer at 18. Thunder have moved the ball well, 14 assists on their 17 makes, but have not yet been able to subdue this tough opponent. Down 3 after 1, down 3 now, late in the second. Wallace wriggles right, kicks to Williams, wide open. Left wing 3 by Jay Will is offline, no good. And we have the ball tipped out of bounds by Chet Holmgren. Thunder struggling from 3 with their 4 of 15. That was a wide open look. And the Rockets get it back with Şengün, Durant, Adams, Thompson, and Jabari Smith. Their starting lineup back intact. High post left, Adams handles, palming the ball. Shovels to Durant in a double team clamp of Dort and Jay Will. Now Dordon crossing over Durant, elevates, fires, 20-foot jumper in there. So KD feeling it, has made the last 2 shots he's taken, has a dozen, and the Rockets match their largest lead of 5, 50-45. SGA doubled out front, rips a pass to Dort. Open, snaps off a long angle right three-pointer that's short. Jay Will tips a rebound to Holmgren. Pump faking left wing, won't shoot. The 3 sets up Jay Will, who does. An angle left three-pointer that's in and out, no good. Thunder continue to struggle to make open shots from distance. They're 4 of 17 now. As Durant has the miss, the Rockets seek their biggest lead, 1:50 to play till halftime. Durant wipes out Dort, gets the ball, kicks right wing Şengün wide open. His 3-point try is good. Houston beginning to show signs of pulling away, up 8, 53-45 out, executing the Thunder at both ends down the stretch of the second quarter. 1:35 left in the quarter. Jay Will up again with a left wing 3-pointer that tumbles around, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds by Smith. And the Thunder get an extended possession as Holmgren got popped in the face by Jabari Smith without repercussions. Thunder have gone cold, and the Rockets have made it pay. Houston scored on 4 consecutive possessions for a 53-45 lead, their largest at 8. 1:31 left till halftime. Chet is going to need to have blood taken care of on his face, as I believe Mark Dagnall is challenging the call with 1:31 left in the half. Chet got popped in the face by a Jabari Smith elbow. Thunder seeking approximate foul here. Or is it Houston challenging the possession call? It's Houston challenging. This may backfire on them. I don't know who the ball's off of, but on review, I think they're going to see that Holmgren got fouled by a Jabari Smith elbow, and if it's called as such, it would be Smith's 3rd personal. He's got 2, as does Şengün for the Rockets. Thunder have Dort with 2 and Hartenstein 3. So as they review this call, brought to you by Pella Windows and Doors of Oklahoma, the Rockets, since the 6:54 mark of the quarter, have held the Thunder to 3 points. We're at the 1:31 marker right now. Houston's outscored the Thunder 12-3, coming from 1 back to lead by 8, 53-45. Looking at the review of the call, and I think it was the Smith elbow or maybe his head. One or the The call by Zach Zarba, the crew chief.
After review, the ball was determined to last touch Holmgren prior to go out of bounds. Therefore, the ruling on the floor is overturned to Houston basketball. There is no clear or conclusive illegal contact on the play during the rebounding action. It's Houston basketball.
So I guess elbow to the face of Holmgren doesn't merit any illegal contact. Okay. 1:31 left till halftime. Thunder got to find a way to kind of dig in right now because the Rockets are making their move. They've led the majority of this night, although there have been 13 lead changes, 7 ties. Thunder have hit a drought and Houston's maximizing the opportunity. Durant with a dozen, Thompson 10. Şengün putting up big numbers across the board. 8 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. Thunder out of fouls. The Rockets have one to give in the final minute 31 with Thompson handling. Picked up crossing the timeline by Cason Wallace. Tari Eason into the backcourt with Thompson. High post left the entry to Adams. Durant wants it, curls to get it. Holding slot left, holds his pivot foot against Dort. Burrows left. Across his body, shovels on the baseline to Eason. Back to Durant up the sideline. 5 to shoot, Shea on him. Durant drives and kicks, left wing Thompson. Up with a rainbow three that's no good, tumbling. Loose ball gathered by Holmgren, reached in on by Eason without any repercussion. The Thunder get it back down 8. Shea on the handle, played by Eason straight away. Ducks right, a step down the lane, leans in and scores it with a right-hand delivery. Blew by Eason with Thompson off the floor. The middle opened wide. Shea limited to 5. Thunder break the ice though and pull back within 6 with 50 seconds left to play till halftime. Adams handles top of the key. Gives it up on the right wing to Eason. Tari to the dribble, trying to shake SGA. Nothing there. 8 to shoot. Adams handles top of the key. Bounce beats back to Durant, pulling up. 12-foot jumper good. KD killing the Thunder from mid-range. 6 of 11 shooting has 14, and it's 55-47. Thunder can go 2-1 in possessions if they hurry. 34 seconds left in the quarter. Not going to get it done, I don't think. Shea doubled out front. Working right, crossing over, gives the ball to Jay Will, left wing to Holmgren, up with a 3 that's online but short. Thunder have struggled from 3-point distance, 4 of 19 now. Last shot time for the Rockets as Durant secures the missed shot. And the Rockets are a bucket away from going up double digits before halftime. Amen Thompson on the handle, 7 seconds left, doubled by Wallace. Tried to go cross court on the right sideline to Eason, it's kicked by Wallace. That's a violation as Alex Caruso will check in for Oklahoma City. Sitting down, Lugens Dort. Durant a major factor with 14 points in 20 minutes. He's got his club up 8 on the road in the opener for both teams of the 25-26 season. Lob comes to Şengün left wing, and they call a foul on Holmgren on the entry. So Chet Holmgren holds his head with his first foul, and that brings free throws for Şengün with 5.1 seconds left in the quarter. Şengün is the ultimate flopper, and if there was any contact there, it was marginal at best. 5.1 left. So Şengün goes to the line for the first time tonight. He has 8 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. The one-time All-Star makes the foul shot, and Houston is yet to miss in 9 tries at the line, winning the rebounding battle 21-17. Thunder up in assists 14-13, but Houston's nailed 7 of 18 threes, 39%. The Thunder 21% efficient. They're 4 of 19. Thompson in for defense. Adams out. Josh Okogie in for defense as well, in the anticipation of the Thunder streaming back with 5.1 left in the quarter. Şengün's second foul shot looks good and is. Houston by 10. Jay Will deep in the backcourt to Shea, double. The reach-in foul by Thompson, a good one. That's a team foul the Rockets had to give. No repercussion there. It's Amen Thompson's first tonight. 3.8 shows on the clock now. Mitchell, SGA, Holmgren, Wallace, and Jay Will to inbound. To Mitchell, slashing right on Thompson. Pump fakes, left wing, leans in, fires at the buzzer. 3, cha-ching, a Thunder money ball, and he's hit on the arm going up. 4-point opportunity for the Thunder. They're going to go to review to make certain he got the shot off in time before the buzzer sounded. The foul is on Okogie, and A.J. Mitchell has a shot at a 4-point play here. Pump faking, got Thompson off his feet, leaned in, and Okogie on the follow-through of the shot knocked down Mitchell for a 4-point opportunity. And they're going to review to determine whether or not Okogie was in the landing area of Mitchell, committing a technical foul. He was not, and this is going to be null and void. The contact came on the arm, nowhere near the lower body.
It's a defensive foul on Okogie.
57-50, the Rocket leads 7. Mitchell can make it 6 before halftime. There's no time on the clock right now. They'll need to restore some time, I would suspect, unless they deem that a straight buzzer-beating three-pointer by A.J. Mitchell. Mitchell's made his presence felt. 3 of 5 on threes, he has 11 points. Excellent pump fake to avoid Thompson. Then Okogie comes over and hit the arm of Mitchell, nowhere close to the landing area of A.J., so this will not be a tech. And flagrant on Okogie, not even close. But Mitchell will be at the line with no time left on the clock and a chance to give the Thunder a bit of momentum. Keep in mind they'll have the ball to begin the third quarter.
After review, the illegal contact took place with 0.7 on the game clock. It is a defensive foul and a made 3-point basket. There will be 1 shot.
So 7/10 restored to the game clock. A.J. Mitchell shoots the foul shot. The Thunder 7 of 8 from the line. The Rockets 10 of 10. Houston has led the vast majority of this night by as many as 10, as they've got 14 from Durant, 10 from Thompson, 10 from Şengün. Thunder led by Holmgren with 18 and Mitchell 11 off the bench. The reigning MVP held to 5 points tonight. That's the great work of Amen Thompson and the team scheme of the Rockets. But Shea's not forced much. He does have 1 assist in the game, 2 of 5 shooting in 18 minutes. Mitchell readies for the free throw. 7-10 left. Thunder down 7. Bends his knees. Dips, shoots, swishes. A dozen for him. 7-10 left. Thompson inbound, does to Şengün, firing an 80-footer, one into the other. It's way short. Thunder down 6, going to the locker room. 57-51 against the Rockets. This is Thunder basketball.
Injury that he had sustained, but he's got 12 points in large part to his three-point shooting. He made 3 of those, and yeah, that felt like a big moment because it started to get away from OKC. I felt like especially towards the end of that second quarter, the Thunder had an inability to just close possession, so you needed something good to happen to give you some momentum heading into the halftime locker room, and A.J. Mitchell provided just that.
You talked about rebounding in the first half, and then
has 10, deploying in a 2-3 zone. Right wing Dort. Baseline on the right side, Holmgren. Cross court left to Wallace. Up with a rainbow three-pointer. Angle left. It's in and out, no good. Halfway down the cylinder, pops out. Heartbreak. Adams has his 5th rebound as the Thunder struggles from beyond the arc continue. Durant, isolated right wing, has it on Wallace. Crab dribbles, backs him down in deep. KD spins and fades baseline and rattles in a 15-foot jumper, and the Rockets pick up where they left off in the opening half, reclaim a double-digit lead at 61-51 as Durant is operating with smooth efficiency, 16 points. Right baseline, Wallace probes, pinned by a double team, shovels to Dort, rising left to the paint for an open 12-foot jumper that's short. Struggles continue offensively as Şengün clears for the Rockets. Thunder down to 41% shooting tonight. Adams lifted high left, goes cross-court left and throws it out of bounds. Şengün had cut back door, and that ball rolls out to the Thunder, but that's a lot like Houston's turnovers overall tonight. That's their 10th, but that's another dead ball turnover, meaning they're set defensively to guard the Thunder instead of the Thunder generating numbers in transition. Wallace, jump pass in the left corner intended for Dort, roaming through the zone. That deflected out of bounds by the long arm of Kevin Durant, who has a 7'5" wingspan. Stays Thunder possession. They're scoreless a minute 30 into this third quarter. Had 18 come from behind wins when down double digits a year ago, winning 68 games total in the regular season. Shea off the inbound. Left wing Caruso, touch passing to Holmgren. Bounce passes back door to Wallace. Bad pass right of him out of bounds. So the Rocket-changing defense has befuddled the Thunder to open this quarter, and the Thunder struggles late in the opening half have extended here into the third quarter. Houston can garner its largest lead. Full court pressure, Case and Wallace pressing up on Durant. The inbounds pass from Thompson, jabbed out of bounds by Queso. So the Thunder have not been able to disrupt the Rockets in the mistakes that have generated offense for Oklahoma City. That's the difference in this game. Houston has been more efficient and leads by 10, 61-51 as Thompson blows by Wallace. Challenging home and lays it in on a burrowing bucket. 6-0 run to begin the quarter. Ime Udoka applauds the effort. His team leads 63-51 as Oklahoma City scrambles into a timeout. The Rockets silencing this crowd on banner and ring night thus far. 10-11 left in the third quarter. Houston by a dozen, their largest lead. This is Thunder basketball. Attention teachers. Create Thunder fun in your classroom by joining the Devon Thunder Explorers program. Teachers. Last shot. Well, it's been an extended drought for the Thunder offense. More than 9 minutes worth have seen them score only 9 points. They led this game 42-41 with 7:25 left in the second quarter. Since that time, Houston has rampaged 22-9. And while the Rockets are finding rhythm offensively, 50% shooting tonight, including 7 made three-pointers, OKC has tailed off. 5 of 22 from three-point range, 41% shooting. Shea is scoreless in the quarter, nearly 2 minutes in, and limited to 5 thus far in the game. And the reason that's amplified somewhat is the Thunder are not disrupting Houston's offense to get into transition themselves to fuel their offense, and there's no J-Dub. Jalen Williams is an all-star, and there's no excuses. His absence is going to impact things for the Thunder as long as he continues to nurse his way back, recovering from that wrist surgery he underwent in the offseason. Houston's going to stay in the 2-3 zone. Why not? It's Wallace, SGA, Caruso, Holmgren, and Dort for the Thunder. Hartenstein on the bench with 3 fouls. Thunder scoreless in the quarter, down 12. Wallace probes, bounce passes back door to Dort, fumbling the ball, loses it on the Thunder's 10th turnover. So they give it up off the timeout, up the left sideline. Thompson, the men, sealed by SGA, drifts to the left wing, pounding the dribble. And then off the stutter step, crosses over. Ducks and twirls, left corner finds Smith with an open three-pointer, no good. Rebound grabbed by Wallace. Kaysen wants to run from behind, look out. Thompson tries to probe it away, can't. To the trailing Shea, open for 3, straight on from 30. That's a hurried shot, well short, as he's now 2 of 6. Thunder scoreless in the quarter, back from the Rockets 2.5 in, leading by a dozen. Şengün at midcourt, backs across the timeout against Caruso's on-ball pressure. The center, wedging left back of a Thompson pick, a moving screen that knocks Caruso off the play, but that is not a bad foul, and I wouldn't mind seeing the Thunder lay out Thompson that way, the way he's hounding Thunder perimeter players tonight. You take that offensive foul because it lets Caruso know, don't get too cozy on my big man. 63-51 Rockets. Thunder scoreless in the third. Shea kicks left corner Dort, closed out by Adams, drives and finds Shea in the paint for a pull-up 12-foot jumper, then he rattles in. Well done by Dort. Lose third assist, the Thunder's 15th. Gets Shea on the board in the quarter, pulls the Thunder within 10. OKC down 6 to the break, trailing by double digits now. Thompson beats a high post right to Şengün, knocked away by Caruso. He's galloping the open court, look out below, takes it home with a right hand, whirly bird dunk. There's a live ball takeaway, and the Thunder flush out for the deuce. 63-55, back-to-back OKC makes. Caruso looked to get under the skin of Şengün a lot like he did in Game 7 of the Western semifinals against Jokic a year ago. Thompson settles into the half court, whips the ball right corner to Smith. Bad pass, but it's scooped up. Smith in the lane, spins on Durant, got away with a travel, holds his pivot foot now for a fadeaway 12-foot jumper and air ball. Adams has a loose ball, fumbling, lost it, it's out of bounds off of him. As Holmgren did a really good job getting into the base of Adams and gives the Thunder the ball back. Down 8, 8:20 to play in the third. Shea slicing right, pulls up, fade, 13-foot jumper on the way, nothing but net. He shed Thompson for the first time in the game. Rosen splashed the mid-ranger. 6 straight Thunder points, back to where they were at halftime. It's 63-57. Thompson roams back, slashing down the lane, kicks at left corner Şengün, closed out by Caruso. Deep in the corner. Şengün backs down, drop steps, challenges the rim, lays it up, no good, but he's fouled from behind by Caruso and gets to the free throw line with 7:57 left in the third quarter. He has guard ball handling skills, but he awkwardly dribbles high a lot. What he does is fends defenders off with his off arm, and he flops his body anytime there's contact. Caruso guilty of his first. Şengün at the foul line where he's 2 of 2. The Rockets have yet to miss at the line. They were the worst foul shooting team in basketball a season ago. We'll see if percentages even out. 7:57 left in the quarter. Thunder run off 6 in a row, trail by 6. Şengün widens his base, eyes the rim, dips, shoots, and hits. 11 of 11 from the line, and Şengün's 3 of 3. Hartenstein in, Caruso out. Alex a steal and a slam. He scored all 5 of his points in the quarter. And the Thunder are down by 7, battling from behind against a team that likely will be around the majority of this season, fighting for supremacy in the West. Şengün from the line a year ago, 69%. Cast this one, it tumbles in. He's 100% tonight. That stems the tide at the moment. Houston by 8. Şengün's got a dozen. Wallace up the right side. High post left to Hartenstein. Bounce feeds to Shea. Top. He kicks out right wing Wallace. Back to Shea straight away. 12 to shoot. Right wing Wallace tees up a 3 that's online and in there. Cha-ching, the Thunder money ball. Thunder start knocking down threes. They're available. This game will turn in a hurry. A 7-2 burst has them within 5 at 65-60. SGA has his second assist. Thompson slashing left. Out front Şengün wide open. Pump fakes. Closed out by Holmgren. Twirls down the lane. Leads in and floats a 5-footer. In and out. No good. And a loose ball foul coming on the Thunder. Adams caused it. Or did they call a foul on the shot? Loose ball foul on the Thunder inside. It's on Kaysen Wallace. Steven Adams is a human wrecking ball inside. That's the Thunder's second team foul, and none for the Rockets. 14 on the shot clock. Houston by 5. Durant off the inbound ball, knocked away on an exchange from Jabari Smith to Durant. And the officials confer who touched it last. There'll be a jump ball at midcourt. Zach Zarba says since there's no conclusion drawn, credit Dort for being all over Durant. Both guys indicated the ball was off the other. Kevin at 6'11" should control this tip. Dort goes 6'4". We'll see what happens. And it's any two at center. It's any two at center for possession. It's not the two guys that vied for the ball, but they're having the two guys that vied for the ball jumping center. It should be any two players on the court. Ball's in the air. Dort jumps prematurely. It's up now fairly, and Kevin Durant back taps easily to Adams. Left wing Şengün. Sizing up Holmgren. Blasting baseline. Jump stops, leans in and lays it in. Too easy. Şengün, a straight line drive, has 14. Houston by 7, 67-60, and doing it with offense. 5 minutes into the quarter, Hartenstein fed up top, gives to Shea, screens. Shea leans in, launches. Angle right 3, in and out, no good. Thunder struggles continue there. Smith knocks down Hartenstein. Loose ball foul on Houston. So Jabari Smith finally picks up his third foul. Good thing. Thunder's struggles have been mighty from 3 tonight. 6 of 26 in the game, 24%. Shea's 0 of 3. He rarely missed in the preseason. The 3 games he played saw him make 20 of 24 shots. Thunder get it back down 7. 7 minutes left in the third. An uphill climb continues for OKC on Ring and Vandernight. High post left Holmgren between the rings to Shea. Against a 2-3 zone. Gilgeous Alexander bounce feeds in the lane to Holmgren. Rises, fires, and misses a 12-footer. Fight for the rebound. Hartenstein and Adams entangle each other, and they will jump it up down in the OKC end. Well, they say it's a make-or-miss league, and frankly, tonight, it's really showing itself. The Thunder are getting good looks, folks. They're just not making them with the sort of consistency we're accustomed to. Hartenstein and Adams jump center. Adams vied against Holmgren to open the game and won that tip. Steven 6'11", as is Isaiah Hartenstein. 6:50 left third quarter. Rockets by 6 at halftime, extended that by 1 at 67-60. Both guys in the air, and Adams back taps, but it's off the hand of Amen Thompson out of bounds. He and Kevin Durant need to introduce themselves. It was there for either to grab, and neither did. So OKC gets possession, down 7. Holmgren is cool. He made his first 7 shots, has missed his last 4. 14 to shoot. Wallace to inbound underneath. Rockets in the zone up the left sideline. Dort sends it to Shea between the rings. SGA on the handle. 10 to shoot. On a Hartenstein pick. Bounce passes corner left to Dort. Pump fakes free of Adams. Stroms the baseline. Corner right Wallace. Catch shoot rainbow 3 is on the way. No good. Tip followed by Hartenstein won't go, and Adams clears. The struggles continue offensively. Thompson probing back. Crossing over on Shea. Swooping baseline. Bullying. Spinning. Gives it up left corner to Şengün. Wide open. Strokes a 3 that's going to be short. Offside rebound. Adams fights for it and gets it. Calling out of bounds. Blindly saves it up top to Smith. Wide left Durant. Closed out by Wallace. And Kaysen picks his pocket. Queso one-on-one on Durant. Barreling back. Is fouled by Durant going up. And Kevin slams into the stanchion hard as Kaysen Wallace fearlessly attacks the future Hall of Famer. That's Queso's makeup. Wallace to the stripe. 3 points in pocket. His first trip to the line coming up. His team down 7. It's been a grinder. 6:13 left in the third quarter. Ample time for the Thunder to find and hit rhythm to give themselves a viable shot to win this game. Reed Shepherd, Tari Eason ready to enter as Wallace, right foot in front of the left, attempts the first. Bends his knees. Dips, shoots. Rattles in and out, no good. Thunder 8 of 10 from the line. The Rockets are 12 of 12. That 4-point difference reflects in a game that separates these two by 3 possessions. Şengün and Jabari Smith out. Eason and Reed Shepherd in. Aaron Wiggins checks in, sitting down. Chet Holmgren. Chet 18 points, 4 rebounds, but 13 of those 18 came in the opening quarter. Kaysen Wallace readying for a second. A season ago, an 81% foul shooter for the best foul shooting team in the NBA, the Thunder. As a unit, they average better than 80% from the stripe. Down 7 here, 67-60. Wallace in his 3rd season with Kentucky, readies for the second. It's on the way, looks good and is. Rattles in. The Rockets' largest lead was 63-51. Thunder 10-4 since. Still battling from behind. Wallace shadows Thompson, who pounds dribble inside the timeline, dishes to Adams, stepping out front from 30. Veering left. Hands to Durant. Bottled up by Dort. Lobs in the lane. Adams. Right corner kicks to an open Eason. His three balls on the way. No good. Outside rebound Thompson. Steps out of traffic. Best offensive boarding team in the NBA a year ago. Eason in the paint. Denied penetration by Wallace. Lobs inside. Deflected by Wallace, who nabs it. Kaysen drives by Eason. 3-on-2. Right baseline Dort to the trailing Hartenstein. Left corner kick out. Wiggins up for three. Off. Loose ball batted back though by Dort. Shea with it. Right wing to Dort. Sets himself for an angle right three that's on the way. In and out. No good. Adams clears. Ball just will not find its way through the cylinder in front of the Thunder bench as yet for OKC. Thompson behind an Easton pick. Grinding right into traffic. Steps to the corner against Shea. One-on-one. Thompson out front. Finds Easton for an open three straight away. That's online. No good. He back rimmed it. Gilgeous-Alexander has his first rebound. Back come the Thunder down 6, 5-10 left in the third quarter. That's Shea back in the Hartenstein pick. Down the lane to the rim. Lays up and lays it in. Hartenstein an eclipsing pick that wiped out Easton for the easy stroll to the goal for the MVP. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11. 6 in the quarter. Thunder down 4. Shepard on the handle, trying to evade Wallace. Slashes and pulls up, leaning in. 13-foot jumper, in and out, no good, but it's guided back by Adams, who missed the first, but he's on his pogo stick, bats in the second. Adams is a menace. 11 rebounds and 4 points. Rockets 69, the Thunder 63. Hartenstein screens for Shea. Wallace drives by Shepard on the other side of the floor, barreling to the bucket for the easy layup. Reed Shepard's a turnstile. If Thunder can isolate him, they're in good shape. Timeout called by Ime Udoka, who's not at all happy with that allowance of a drive-by Kaysen Wallace. 69-65, getting more interesting by the moment. A timeout's been taken by Houston. We'll take it as well. 4:33 left in the third. Thunder within 4 from 12 down. 69-65. This is Thunder basketball. The Kings. It's always fun when Russ comes back to town. The crowd loving him. You like free food? Score a free taco during every Thunder game day at participating Taco Bueno locations. Mention the offer to redeem Taco Bueno, the official taco of the Oklahoma City Thunder. Well, the Thunder showing signs of life, forcing 5 turnovers in the quarter defensively. Kaysen Wallace seeing to that with a pair of steals. OKC since falling back by a dozen on a 14-6 push to within 4 at 69-65. They've gotten up 3 more shots than the Rockets in the quarter. Sutter steps across the timeline. Angles to the right wing. Lobs inside, intended for Capella. Catching in traffic, lays it up. Blocked by SGA, but he fouled to do it. Deflection on the pass, and Capella was wise to that deflection off the hand of Dort. And he snagged it in traffic on the interior. Clint Capella, originally a Rocket, 25th pick in the 2014 NBA draft. They reacquired him from Atlanta on the 6th of July. Brings depth on the front line in his 12th season. His first free throw is up and good. So that trend continues. Houston 13 of 13 at the line. Clint Capella, a 53% foul shooter a season ago. My. Geneva, Switzerland, 31 years of age, cranks the second. He got that as well. So Houston doing what it has to defend off Thunder advances on the road to lead 71-65. Rockets man-to-man this time. Swooping left Shea draws two defenders. Whips it inside to Hartenstein. Knocked away by Shepard. Hartenstein has it. Corner right kicks to Wallace. Rainbow three on Durant is on the way short. Dort back taps a miss, but it's scaled up the ladder and secured by Eason. Back from the Rockets. The struggles continue. 6 of 29 on threes for the Thunder. Shepard has it taken away by Wallace. One-on-one on Eason. Swooping inside. Dunks! Elevates and throws down ferociously with a right-hand sledgehammer. 71-67. Wallace has 3 steals in the quarter. 3rd in steals in the league a year ago. Thunder taking it away 15 times on the night now. Shepard, shadowed by Shea. Strokes a long angle left three-pointer. No good. Long rebound run down by Dort. Lugens up the sideline. 2-on-3. Settles in on the flank. Blasting right, contained by Durant. To the right corner, Wallace. Out front, Wiggins open for an angle right three-pointer. That one's online. Count it. Cha-ching, the Thunder money ball. 1-point game. Here come the guys in blue. It's 71-70 from a dozen back. Crowd aroused at Paycom Center. 3:15 left in the quarter, a 19-8 run. Thompson working left, can't escape Wallace. Holds, fires an angle left three-pointer. That's a brick. Long rebound to the corner. Shepard has it. Second crack for the Rockets. Up the left side, Shepard comes out front to survey, 8 to shoot. Shadowed by Wallace. Duck trying to pick by Durant, lobs to Kevin. Open for an angle left three that's up. No good. Loose ball. Hartenstein tips to Wiggins. Feeding Gilgeous-Alexander across the sideline. Thunder seek the lead. Shea dribbles into a double team. Extracts himself. Sets it to Wiggins. Pump faking. Down the lane. To the rim. Lays it up with the right hand. It rolls off. Tip followed by Hartenstein not there. Fight for the rebound again. Diving to save it. Wiggins, but it rolls to the corner. Thompson's on it for the Rockets. Thunder fall back to defend down one. 71-70 on the comeback trail as Houston burns a timeout. Thompson nowhere to go with the ball deep in the backcourt. 2:32 left. It's not been pretty, but the Thunder continue to scrap and fight, as is their DNA. From 12 behind to within 1 at 71-70 as we pause with 2:32 left. Well, the Thunder have dug in defensively, as is their standard. Houston 5 of 15 shooting in the quarter, 0 of 6 on threes with 6 turnovers. It's enabled Oklahoma City a path back from a dozen down with 10-11 left in the frame to within 1. Thunder deploying Dort, Gilgeous-Alexander, Wiggins, Caruso, and Holmgren against Capella, Durant, Eason, Shepard, and Şengün is back in. Thunder defense often wore opponents down as the game wore on last season. We'll see if that's in effect here. Shepard in the backcourt. Jump pass in the front court to Şengün. Plowing up the right side. Caruso on him. Backs down in the lane. Out front to Eason. Wide open. Snaps off an angle left three-pointer. That's a stray with loose ball battle for it. Şengün grabs it on the baseline. Up top, Shepard. Sliding right. Elevates and fires. Fadeaway 10-foot jumper is good. So the Rockets now have a total of 18 second chance points and lead by 3, 73-70. Shepard off the bench with 8. Left wing Caruso found by Shea, lobs a 3 and connects. Cha-ching a Thunder money ball. Well done by SGA with his 3rd assist. And Caruso knocks down his 2nd three-pointer. He has 8 off the bench. Tied at 73 from a dozen down. 1:55 left in the 3rd. Shepard navigating left. Bounce passing wide left Şengün. Long wing three is good. Are you kidding me? Alperen Şengün from 27 gives Houston a 76-73 lead. Şengün with 17. Holmgren open. Right side angle three. Right back at you. No, it's short. Tumbling out of bounds. Chet, after a 7 of 7 start, has missed 5 straight. And the three ball not as accurate for the Thunder tonight. They're 8 of 32 in the game and trail by 3. Houston has had the road answers to this point. Up 3. A minute and a half left in the third. Shepard across the timeline. Thunder up a foul to give. Bodying Wiggins. Settles in left wing. Now roams out front with the dribble. Shot clock inside of 10. Shepard back of the Durant pick. Dort jumps at Shepard. As off the ball, a holding foul coming on Wiggins comes with 6 seconds left on the shot clock. That's tough. Durant and Shepard collaborated, forcing a switch, and Wiggins grabbed. 1:18 left third quarter. Houston by 3. The Rockets led by 3 after 1. By 6 at halftime. They've been up by as many as 12 since. Shepard looks to get it in, and Dort is called for grabbing Durant off the ball before the ball was inbounded. 1 free throw plus 2 more for the Rockets. Durant will shoot an automatic 1 foul shot because of the ball not yet being inbounded and Dort's aggression. Lose third absorbed. And KD goes to the line. He's been held to 2 points in the quarter, has 16 on the night. Can extend this Rocket lead to 2 possessions. They're up 3 right now. Kevin eyes the rim, fires the free throw. It is tumbling good. The Rockets have yet to miss in 15 tries tonight. 1:18 left in the third quarter. Thunder will defend to begin the fourth. Houston's run off 4 straight. Dort sits down with 6 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 fouls. J. Will in. Thunder go double big with J. Will and Holmgren. Minute 18 left third quarter. Oklahoma City looking to finish the quarter strong after all the work they've done. They're down 4. Durant wide left to Shepard. Reed, hand check by Wiggins, retreats. Şengün wants it. Shepard bottled up. Cross court right to Eason, sizing up Shea. Driving to the baseline, leans in, goes glass, missed badly from 7. Holmgren clears, out of traffic to Wiggins. Aaron up the sideline, the Rockets retreat. Aaron on the dribble to Holmgren up top. Back wide right Wiggins, slashing left, away from Shepard, down the lane. Dunks on Capella! Took Clint with him through the rim! Oh, don't be so mean, Aaron! Thunder within 2, 77-75. Şengün, left baseline. Pump fakes. Pinned, spins, missed the 3-footer. They call Holmgren for a foul. He stayed vertical on the play. Thunder have another challenge they can go to here if they so choose. Şengün used an elbow to try to clear Holmgren, and yet Chet is called for contesting the shot, picking up his second personal. 43.8 left in the third quarter. Şengün to the line where he's 4 of 4. Also has 8 rebounds, 6 assists, and 17 points. No challenge at the call. Şengün, right foot slightly in front of the left. Eyes the rim, bends his knees. Dips, shoots, and swishes. Houston 16 of 16 foul shooting on the road. Now out rebounding the Thunder by 11, 35-24. And extending back to a 3-point lead with 1 more free throw to come. Shepard and Capella out. Okogie enters with Amen Thompson for the Rockets as Ime Udoka wants to see his team finish this third quarter strong defensively. OKC was down a dozen with 10-11 left in the quarter, forged a tie at 73. Houston since has outscored them by 3 as Şengün fires a second. It's on the way, good. 79-75 Rockets. You got to give the Houston Rockets credit. They've come in on a mission. They played beautiful basketball to lead by 4. SJ up top. Drives left on Thompson. Lays it up on the run. Blocked by Thompson. Holmgren can't control the rebound. Durant has it with numbers. Up the left side, Thompson. Kicks in the corner, Okogie. Pump fake. And Thunder now are back. Up the sideline to Thompson with a difference of 9 game to shot clock. KD. Top the key on Shea. Holds. Double. Left wing Thompson. Streaking. Jump passing. Right wing to Eason. 7 to shoot. To the baseline on Holmgren. In the lane. Throws it away. Shea's got the steal. Great defense by Chet. Shot clock off Thunder down for 79-75. 10 seconds left in the frame. Gildas Alexander at the logo with 6 seconds. Roaming on the dribble on the perimeter with 3. Dancing with 2, fires an angle left 3 at the buzzer that's not there, and that's how we end the third quarter. So the Rockets and Thunder in a battle royale. Stamina in question going to the fourth. Both teams exerting a ton of energy. And the Rockets have led every quarter tonight. Take a 4-point edge to the fourth where they'll have possession to begin on the other side of the stoppage. Houston 79, Oklahoma City 75. The final 12 minutes are next. This is Thunder Basketball. In the quarter. That difference of 6 points translates to a 79-75 Rocket lead going to the fourth. The final 12 minutes upon us. Adams and Alperen Şengün for the Rockets. Adams, smothered out front by Hartenstein, gives to Shepard near midcourt, sizing up A.J. Mitchell. Shepard, top of the key to Adams, pumpers, gets it back, lobs inside Şengün. Ball knocked away from behind by Wiggins. It's off of Wiggins' hand with 4.2 left on the shot clock. That was about a 30-foot entry pass that Shepard's fortunate to get back. 11:40 left in the fourth. Two defensive-minded squads having at it. Rockets to inbound with 4.2 to shoot. Jabari Smith at 6'11" to do that. Holding underneath. Right corner Shepard. Catch and shoot fadeaway three is up. Top of the backboard, no good. Caruso has to miss. Long leading. Mitchell streaking for the dunk. Adams tried to get him, but it was too late. AJ continues his big night with 14. Corner right, Okogie up the sideline to Shepard. 2-point game. Şengün fires a three straight away and hits. Alperen Şengün having a night. 22 points. Houston 82, the Thunder 77. Rockets have made 9 threes, the Thunder 6. Wiggins on the handle. Left wing Mitchell against the 2-3 zone. Back to Wiggins between the rings. Right flank Caruso. 10 to shoot. Straight up Holmgren. Whips it back door to Mitchell. Leans in, floats it up, and floats it in from 3 feet away. The second-year Southpaw has 16. 82-79, Thunder down 3, seek a stop. 1:10 gone by in the fourth. Adams up top, wide right to Şengün. Overplayed by Caruso. Bunny hops on the dribble, giving to Shepard. Slashing and kicking, corner right, Okogie up with an open three-pointer. That's no good. Mitchell clears, Thunder a three from time. AJ dribbling, head up the left side. Picked up by Shepard. Holds. Out front, Hartenstein, right wing Wiggins. Aaron, freeze, fires, angle right three for the ties on the way, not close. Long rebound to Şengün. Boy, some of those Thunder three-point shots are way off. Şengün front court, clawed at by Wiggins. Doubled by Mitchell. Gives it up. Deflected into the backcourt, Shepard goes back to get it. 12 to shoot. Shepard mano-a-mano on Wiggins. Near midcourt. Shepard behind the back dribbles. Shuttles left in the lane. Pump fakes. Spins, holds, three to shoot, giving to Smith. Elevates and fires a left wing 20-foot jumper that he hits at the shot clock buzzer, nearly about one on the clock. Houston continues to make the big plays and leads 84-79. 2 minutes gone by in the fourth. Mitchell straight away against the zone. Okogie swipes at him. Wide right to Wiggins, holding. Up top, Mitchell, left wing Caruso wide open, snaps off a rainbow three, overshoots a rim by 2 feet out of bounds. 84-79, Houston gets it back. Thunder 8 of 35 on threes, 22%. The Rockets up by 5 with 9:50 left in regulation. And buying time with Thompson and Durant resting. Mitchell pesters Shepard deep in the backcourt. Reed barely beats the 8 count, but skates across the timeline. Shuttles left to the foul line. Fades and fires, 16-foot jumper on the way short. Leaping rebound, Holmgren gathering his 5th. Feeding Mitchell. AJ probes to the middle. Works right back of a Holmgren pick. Picks it up and gives it wide right to Wiggins. Left baseline, Hartenstein. Lobs to Holmgren, who gathers and thumps. A right-hand send down by Chet gives him 20 on the night. And pulls the Thunder back to within 3 at 84-81 off their 21st assist. 9:10 left. Shepard back of a Smith pick. Grinds, right wing Şengün. Keys up another three-pointer and buries that. Are you kidding me? He's made 5 threes on the night, has 25 points. Houston 87, the Thunder 81. 9 minutes left. Şengün firing away. High post right, Hartenstein. Whips it left wing to Wiggins. Slashing, kicking to Hartenstein for a floating 10-footer. He nails his first bucket tonight. Thunder seek a stop. Down 4, 87-83. Come to life offensively with 8:55 left. Out front, Smith roaming. Cross-court left to Şengün, who has a hot hand. Holding. Caruso on him. Alprin palms it in the right hand. 10 to shoot. Gets a screen from Smith. Slashes right down the lane. Runs right into Hartenstein. That's got to be an offensive foul, and it is. Ihart took a blow for the club. Stepped up against a guy that's 6'11", 250, and took one for the team. That foul is Şengün's 3rd. The Rockets' 17th turnover, but it's a non-live ball variety giveaway. So Houston digs in defensively, nursing a 4-point lead at 87-83. As Thompson will check in for the Rockets at the next dead ball. It remains Caruso, Mitchell, now Case and Wallace with Chet Holmgren and Isaiah Hartenstein for the Thunder. SGA, KD, resting for the stretch run off the inbound Wallace. Deep in the backcourt, pestered by Okogie. Caruso springs him with a screen as Wallace drives across the timeline to set up the half-court attack. Settles in wide right on the bounce. Near midcourt to Mitchell. AJ swooping left. Drives, lobs, corner right Holmgren. Floors it, spins on Smith, 5 to shoot. Bounce feeds inside to Hartenstein, who's fouled on a reach-in, going up by Steven Adams. That double big tandem collaborating not once but twice with the game in the balance here in the fourth quarter, 8:10 to play. Hartenstein a lob to Holmgren for a dunk, and Chet looked to return the favor. Ihart denied an easy one on the reach-in foul by Adams, his 2nd. That's the Rockets' first team foul. Thunder haven't nary a team foul as yet. Hartenstein's first foul shot up and good. All 3 of his points have come in the fourth. He also has 5 assists and 7 rebounds tonight. Şengün tonight with 5 made three-pointers, his previous career high 3. One of those nights. He's converted 7 of 14 shots, 5 three-pointers, has 25 points. Hartenstein readies with the second. His team within 3 arcs it and makes it a 2-point game at 87-85. But Thunder are not bowed, not blinking, despite Şengün's heroics. 8 minutes left. 87-85 Rockets. Thompson out front, pounds a right-hand dribble surveying. Şengün wants it. Holmgren on it. Thompson blasts down the lane, kicks in the corner of Okogie, wide open for 3, lobs it, leaves it short. Offside rebound, reeled in by Wallace. Thunder can tie with a 2, going front for 3. Casey blasting down the lane. Pinned by Smith, bounce pass inside for Caruso. That was a pass that was ill-advised. Caruso couldn't control it. It's out of bounds to Houston. Nothing there. That's the Thunder's 11th turnover. They've been right on the precipice, but have not able to grab the lead since the second quarter. Down 87-85. Şengün left wing trying to spurt by Holmgren. Can't. Sets up Shepard. Grinding. Spinning. Holding. Left flank. Şengün pump fakes. 10 to shoot. Played by Holmgren, top of the key. Crossing over, pulls up. 20-footer straight away. He banks it in. He's fouled doing so. Holmgren reached in, got his hand caught in the cookie jar. Şengün's massive night continues. Alperen Şengün's career high is 45. He now has 27 in the game. And one here for an 89-85 advantage. 7:29 left. SGA is back, sitting down Chet Holmgren. Chet absorbing his third foul on the way out. Both sides have ample fouls to give, still 3 in the team column, with 7 minutes and 29 seconds left. The Rockets have bared the brunt of every Thunder blow thus far, protecting a lead as large as 12, up 4 right now. Şengün's foul shot is up and good. He is 7 of 7 at the line. His team is 18 of 18 and leading by 5 again, 90-85. Gilgeous-Alexander out front, off the stutter step, in the paint, contained. Sends the ball to Caruso out front as Thompson did everything but maul the skin off of Shea. Shea up top, swooping right, bounce in the corner, Mitchell. Out with an open three, it is on line short. Offside rebound, Thompson lost it. Wallace has it, but a loose ball foul coming on Isaiah Hartenstein. Thompson fell and the whistle ensued. So Houston gets it back in a 5-point game at 90-85 with 7:06 left. Daigneault has a challenge he can utilize, but not here. Eason, Thompson, Jabari Smith Jr., Alperen Şengün, the hero for the Rockets with 28, and Okogie on the floor for the red-clad Rockets. Thompson, his team up 5. Widens out right, Gilgeous-Alexander on it. Amen, motions cutters, 10 to shoot. Working the dribble beyond the arc, swooping left. Whips it inside to Okogie, pump faking. Capped going up by Caruso, who fouled him on the pump fake, and free throws are coming for Houston, and that's been bad news for the Thunder tonight. The Rockets yet to miss an 18 foul shot tries, while Oklahoma City is 11 of 13 on its home floor from the line. The Rockets can extend to a 7-point lead following a stoppage. Will take time, 6:49 to play. The uphill climb continues for Oklahoma City, trailing 90-85 against Houston. This is Thunder basketball. 18 of 18 from the stripe in the game. Okogie, right foot in front of the left. The Thunder coming with Aaron Wiggins, Isaiah Hartenstein, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Kaysen Wallace, and Lou Dort against Amen Thompson, Tari Eason, Jabari Smith Jr., Alperen Şengün, and Okogie giving the ball for 2 foul shots. The Georgia Tech grab lobs the first. It's short. The first miss for the Rockets comes on their 19th attempt. Remains a 5-point game. OKC was down 6 at halftime. Not much since in terms of movement forward. Okogie giving the ball for the second. The first one woefully short. The second one is up. Looks better and is. Houston 91. The Thunder 85. Can Shai get on a heater? He's been held to 11 points on 5 of 12 shooting tonight. Wiggins handles. Eason on him crossing the timeline. The Rockets man-to-man. Shai wants it. Grabs it. Left baseline against Okogie. Doubled by Thompson. Feeds in deep to Wallace. Shovels right wing to Dort. Tees up a rainbow three that's up. In and out. No good. Lou struggling. 0-5 from 3 tonight. 1 and done for the Thunder. Thompson has the miss. 91-85 Rockets. 6:25 to play. Okogie picked up by Shai out front. Bounce feeds high post up to Şengün. One-on-one, Hartenstein holds on his left hip to the dribble. Elevates, fires, 20-foot jumper, barely got the rim. Gilgeous-Alexander out of the pack with a loose ball, 1-on-2, up the right side against Smith. Probes, nothing there, he retreats. Touch to the right wing back for Hartenstein, splits defenders, lays it up on the run and lays it home. A Shai special, a Houdini-like maneuver. He got lost between 2 defenders, came out the other side for the deuce. He has 13 tonight. 91-87 Houston. Şengün handles up top. Hartenstein on it. Lobbing backdoor, Smith catches, lays it up and lays it in. Way too easy. Şengün now has 7 assists to go with 7 rebounds and 28 points. 93-87 Houston, 5:40 left. Gilgeous-Alexander double bounce feeds to Hartenstein in the lane. Fights to get it as it's knocked away by Thompson. Wiggins has it. Throws it up left sideline. A save of a turnover by Dort, who finds Shai at the logo. He blasts left and kicks in the corner to Dort. Wide open again. Snaps off a 3. That one no good. Rebound fought for. Wallace stays after it. Eason comes out of the pack with it, though, swinging his elbows as Houston gets a big stop. Nursing a 6-point lead as Dort's struggles continue. 2 of 10 tonight, 0 of 6 on threes. Thompson on the handle, Thunder need to stop. 5:10 to play, down by 6. Thompson isolated, flat right, crossing over on Shai, who stays his course. Thompson gives it up wide left to Şengün for a hash mark 3 that's on the way short. Shai doubles back, has the miss. Thunder got to find a way to crack this Rocket defense. SGA stutter steps, knifes right, on the run, floats it up no good, but he's fouled en route by Şengün, who picks up his 4th. Gilgeous-Alexander, ever aware, recognized he had a poor defender that lumbers on him and entices Şengün's 4th foul. That's the second team foul on Houston. Thunder starters are 1 of 19 on 3-pointers tonight. They've been available, just not falling. Kevin Durant is back for the stretch run for Houston. Gilgeous-Alexander's free throw is up and good. Shai had 5 at halftime, the all-time low he's had in a Thunder uniform and a half of play. Now has 14 in the game, 9 since the break. Kevin Durant into Ime Udoka's mind, finished the job. His team is up 5 as he re-enters, and Gilgeous-Alexander shadow strokes awaiting his second free throw. Thunder goes small with Dort, Wiggins, Wallace, Hartenstein, and Shai. His second foul shot rattles in. Gilgeous-Alexander 15. Thunder are down by 4, 2 possessions. 93-89, imminently doable. 4:50 left. Thunder a foul to give. Thompson, guarded by Wallace, retreats, nearly went over and back. Bounce feeds to Şengün, steps out front on Hartenstein, working the angle left, spinning, gives it up out of traffic to Smith, open, right side angle 3 is up, an air ball. Thompson has a loose ball up the sideline to Durant, pump fakes free, leans in, launches, 16-foot jumper's good. So Durant off the bench, off a retrieval of a miss, helps the Rockets to a total of 20 second chance points. Up 6, slashing left Shai, pulls up, pops, 13-foot jumper, drops. Gilgeous-Alexander finding rhythm, has 17, but the Thunder need stops. Down 95-91 with 4:15 remaining. Time not yet a factor, but we're getting close. Thompson, isolated on Wiggins, just inside midcourt, retreats. Rockets in no hurry, spacing the floor, 10 to shoot. Thompson crossing over left to right. Across his body, floats up and into 5-footer, took Wiggins off the dribble, and Houston isolating and going right at the Thunder to lead 97-91. Shai barrels right, down the lane, lays it up, no good, but he's fouled en route, squeezing between Thompson and Durant, as Wiggins and Dort will help SGA up. The issue right now, believe it or not, is the Thunder are not stopping Houston's offense. The Rockets coming up with big play after big play on the offensive end, putting 97 on the board right now to 91 for the Thunder with 3:52 left. It helps the clock stops, and Gilgeous-Alexander, finding flow, is back at the line where he's 3 of 4. has 17 points, a dozen since halftime. He scored the last 6 for the Thunder. Every opportunity must be maximized right now as the Thunder will look to dig in and get stops defensively. Gilgeous-Alexander perfect on the first. A season ago converting 89% of his foul shots. Wiggins is out, Holmgren in. Thunder go double big with Chet and Ihart. Dort, Wallace, and Shea, the other 3 out there for Oklahoma City. The Rockets coming with Smith, Şengün, Thompson, Okogie, and Durant. Shea's second foul shot is perfect, and it's back to a 4-point game at 97-93. Can the Thunder get a stop here? 3:50 left. Thompson, Harris by Wallace. Navigates unscathed across the timeline, settles in, feeds Durant between the rings. Kevin faces up on Dort. Şengün screens, Durant behind. Skips it left wing for Thompson, knocked away by Wallace. Knocked down by Thompson, no whistle. Shovels to Dort. Up the right side, 1-on-2 to the trailing Shea. Off the stutter step. Picked up by Okogie. Burrows left to the baseline away from Smith. Elevates, fires, fadeaway 16-foot jumper. Short tip followed by Hartenstein. A beauty with the right hand. It's a 2-point game, 97-95. Ihart coming up big. All 6 of his points in the quarter. They rise as one at Paycom Center with 3:10 to play. Thunder down a bucket on an 8-2 run. Wallace guarding Thompson, and the Rockets will call a timeout, spacing the floor, and now gathering their forces with 3:07 left. The Thunder have been relentless in pursuit of a game-night win from as many as a dozen down in the half. They're on the doorstep, trailing 97-95 with 3 minutes and 7 seconds left. Stay with us. This is Thunder Basketball.
KWPA.
Quarter. OKC within 3, 84-81. Şengün knocked down 3. And with an 87-85, Şengün banked in a 20-footer, and a subsequent free throw extended that Rocket lead back to 5. 13 lead changes. 8 ties tonight, but they all came early. Thunder defend against Thompson, Şengün, Durant, Adams, and Jabari Smith. Durant cuts to it, has it, giving to Thompson his point guard. Thompson challenging Wallace straight away. Mano-a-mano, stutter steps, spins down the lane, lays it up and lays it in. Too easy, straight line drive. Thompson converts with open space. He's got 16, and Houston's back up 4, 99-95 with 2:50 left. Both sides have multiple timeouts. Both sides a team foul to give. Wallace probing left. Stutter steps, contained by Jabari Smith, sets up Caruso up top, giving to Shea. Roaming right, bumped by Adams, crosses over, shovels to Caruso into the paint, kicks right wing Dort, pump fakes, whips it inside Holmgren, leans in and hits about a 3-foot one-hander. 22 for Holmgren, excellent manipulation of the shot clock near the nub. Dort comes up with his 4th assist and the Thunder's 25th. Needing a stop down 2:25 left. Same play for the Rockets. Thompson on the handle, shadowed by Wallace, crosses him over. Snaking and retreating, pawed at by Wallace. Adams screens. Thompson behind it, challenging Holmgren. Pushes off, floats it up and floats it in, a 5-footer. Thompson another big shot right at the rim. 101-97, Rockets 2:05 to play. Shea up the sideline, played by Thompson. Right wing Wallace. Up with a rainbow 3 that's on the line. Cha-ching, it Thunder money ball. Peso rises and rips the cords. Wallace makes it a 1-point game at 101-100. What a night. An opening night between two heavyweights in the West. 2 minutes left. Thunder is stopping the score from grabbing the lead for the first time in the half. Crowd encourages them. Full throat in Loud City. Wallace guards Thompson, steps across the lane, loses the ball. Caruso has it, nearly stripped. Dort has it between the legs, Shea on it. Down the lane in transition, bumped by Smith. Foul by Smith going up. 1:42 to play. SGA can give the Thunder the lead at the line, down 101-100. Well, there were so many Thunder hands on that loose ball before Shea finally scooped it up, and Ime Udoka is going to challenge the foul call on Jabari Smith. There was clearly contact as Shea challenged Smith inside. Smith went for the ball. I looked like got the arm of SGA. We'll see what review shows here. Here's Zach Zarko.
There's a foul on Smith Jr. Houston's challenging the room.
The call under review brought to you by Pella Windows and Doors of Oklahoma. It is the Rockets' final challenge, and that may be clean by Smith watching review. Looked like he reached him with the left hand and pried that ball away. So I think the Rockets are going to win this challenge. As long as they deem the hand of Shea part of the ball, I think the Rockets will win this challenge. But Shea, I think, regained possession of the ball, so it should be Thunder ball, even if the reach-in foul called on Smith is absolved. It should be Thunder basketball inbounding with 1:42 to play. And this is a subjective, tough call. Shea did, in fact, corral the loose ball, so it would be Thunder possession regardless. We'll see the determination on the court. Shea's got 8 1/4, by the way, and 19 after 5 in the opening half. So he's got the hot hand for the Thunder. As this consultation continues with Secaucus, New Jersey's NBA Replay Center. Lead 101-100, 1:42 left in regulation. The Thunder, I think, worst case, will have possession. If not, SGA at the foul line. It has been an uphill climb throughout. Houston has played brilliantly on the road, converting 19 of 20 free throws and out-rebounding the Thunder 40-31. They have 20 second-chance points in this game to position themselves for a potential road win against the defending NBA champs. There was contact on the play, but was it marginal or sufficient?
Smith Jr. got his left hand to the ball, legally knocking it loose. Therefore, the ruling on the floor is overturned as the remaining contact was considered marginal. Due to the imminent possession of the play going to Oklahoma City and Gilgeous Alexander picking up the basketball, Oklahoma City retains the basketball on the sideline out of bounds. 21 on the shot clock.
Well, that was the worst-case scenario, and that's exactly what we have. 21 to shoot, 1:43 left, a second restored to the game clock. Rockets and Thunder both on court against a 7'5" wingspan of Durant, who's out there with Adams, Şengün, Jabari Smith Jr., and Amen Thompson. Ball inbound to Dort. Dribbles near midcourt to SGA against a 2-3 zone. Shea, left wing. Smith on it. Jab steps. Ducks baseline. Elevates, fires. 20-foot jumper on the way. Nothing but net. The MVP rising. Thunder 102. Rockets 101. First lead for the Thunder since 42-41 with 7:25 left in the second quarter. They've ascended the mountain now, a minute 30 left. Durant in the backcourt. Harris by Dort. Slashing left. On the dribble weave, Şengün. Shadowed by Caruso. Busting right. Can't free. On the dribble weave, Thompson out front. 10 to shoot. 1:20 left. Thompson. Guarded by Shea. Ducking left. Burrowing. Comes baseline. Floats it up. No good side of the backboard. Shea denied him. SJ the other way. Behind the play, Holmgren and Thompson are down. Wallace, right corner of Dort. Pump fakes. Feeding Shea on the wing. Recovered on by Thompson. A minute left. Thunder by 1. 102-100. SGA isolated on Thompson. Double by Şengün. Wraps around bounce pass. Left wing Holmgren. In the lane Caruso. Right wing Dort. Rainbow three is up. Short. Offside rebound. Taken by Holmgren, who lays it up. And that's denied. They call him for a reach-in foul on Smith. That's the final team foul the Thunder have to give, and Holmgren's fourth. OKC 102. The Rockets 101. Do the Thunder challenge this call? They have a challenge left. 53.1 left. I didn't see Holmgren hit Smith at all, and the Thunder will challenge. It's a challenge they have because they won one earlier, and I think they'll win this one. 53.1 to play. There was no contact that forced that ball out of Jabari Smith's hands that I saw. Chet went up to contest it. There was a bit of...
On the floor is a loose ball foul on Holmgren. Oklahoma City's challenging the rule.
A bit of marginal shoulder contact. If the contact by Smith was marginal a moment ago, this should be as well. And it would be Thunder possession should this call be reversed. 53.1 to play. 102-101 Thunder. The SGA 20-footer left wing, giving him 10 in the quarter, 21 on the night, gave the Thunder the lead at 102-101, and then he defended Amen Thompson beautifully, forcing a ball off the side of the backboard on an attempted bank shot by Thompson, allowing the Thunder subsequent possession. I think that is a non-call. We'll see. The contact is marginal at best. Zach Zarba on headset with Jason Goldenberg and the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus, New Jersey. Well, tonight's OG&E Power Play of the game, authored by Shea's pull-up 20-foot stroke that's given the Thunder a 102-101 lead moments ago. OG&E, we energize life. Shea has energized this comeback. Thunder have trailed throughout the majority of the game. He just authored the 14th lead change, but the first since the second quarter. Got 10 in the quarter, 3 of 4 shooting, 3 of 3 free throwing. Thunder have a timeout left, as do the Rockets. And the Thunder at the foul limit. If this call stands, Houston has one to give in the final 53.1.
After review, the left arm of Holmgren makes the illegal contact with the shoulder of Smith Jr., causing him to lose the basketball. Ruling on the floor stands. This is an unsuccessful challenge.
So now 53.1 left. Houston has the full 24 on the shot clock. Foul on Holmgren, his fourth. I guess I'm not understanding what is and isn't marginal contact in this league. Caruso, SGA, Dort, Wallace, and Holmgren deploy for the NBA's best defensive team a year ago against Jabari Smith, Kevin Durant, Amen Thompson, Alperen Şengün and Steven Adams. Now, even if the Thunder force a miss, they've got to find a way to get a defensive board. They've allowed 22nd chance points in this game to the mammoth size of Houston. Thompson will inbound unscathed near sideline backcourt, giving to KD. Durant guarded by first-team all-defensive selection Dort. Crab dribbling. Bounce feeds high post right Şengün, sizing up Caruso, 12 to shoot. Şengün backing down Crab dribbling to the foul line in the lane. Drop steps, fades, hooks, and hits a 10-footer. 103-102 Rockets, 38.4 left. Thunder can go 2 for 1 here if they choose to. Şengün has 30 on the night. Shea kicks out right wing Wallace up with a rainbow three for the lead. Layup. Loose ball batted. Adams has it. 30 seconds to play. Still time with the stop. The Thunder down 1, 103-102. Şengün on the handle. Gets a Thompson pick out front. Caruso fights over it. Şengün just inside midcourt. Off the stutter step. Wide left to Durant. 8 on the shot clock. Guarded by Dort. 5 to shoot. Crossing over. Snaking left. Elevates and fires off the top of the board and is fouled doing so by Dort. 9.5 left. Kevin Durant shoots 2 free throws on the left wing as Dort contested. KD fell down, and Lou apparently got him with a body, committing his 4th. So Kevin Durant to the foul line, held on the night to 19 points. He and the Rockets are 19 of 20 free throwing. Thunder have a timeout left. So even if Durant makes these, the Thunder would be down 3. Durant spins it in front of him, eyes the rim, bends his knees, dips, shoots, and misses off the back iron. The best he can do is push the Rocket lead to 2. Houston's got a foul to give for the final 9.5. The Şengün pull-up in the lane from 10 gave the Rockets a lead with 38.4 left. Wallace missed a 3 off the flank. Hartenstein in to rebound along with Holmgren. Durant giving the ball for the second. The crowd looks too distracted. Spins the ball in front of him. Second foul shot is up. That one is good. 2-point Rocket lead, 104-102. Thunder not calling a timeout. 9 seconds left. Shea in the open court, crossing the timeline with 7. Stutter steps on Thomas. Thompson pulls up, fires a lean-in 16-foot jumper. Got it! It's tied at 104. Gilgeous-Alexander, something special, baby. Is he ever clutched? 2 seconds to play. Timeout, Houston. Thompson in retreat. Had Shea rise and splash it right in his mug off the left wing. Gilgeous-Alexander has a dozen in the quarter, 23 on the night. It's deadlocked with 2 seconds to play at 104 apiece. How about that? So now 2 seconds remain. Thunder out of fouls, and the Rockets will inbound at midcourt if they choose or just inside. How about the gutsy call by Mark Daigneault, trusting his team? Caruso, Holmgren, Dort, Wallace, and Shea. Wallace on Jabari Smith Jr. Shea providing on-ball pressure against Thompson. Positioned near sideline front court. Dort is on Durant in the far corner. 2 seconds left. Thunder and Rockets tied at 104. Thompson giving the ball. Here we go. Holding. Whips it in the lane. Şengün fires at the buzzer. A fadeaway 17-foot jumper. Not there. Wallace all over him. It wasn't close as Kaysen rises and denies the center. We've got overtime at Paycom Center on banner and ring night. How about this? The Thunder battle from a dozen down in front of the greatest fans in the NBA. And the Shea pull-up stroke, left wing from about 17 feet, ties the game with 2 seconds to play at 104 apiece. If momentum exists, the Thunder have it. We'll see how it translates going to the 5 minutes of bonus basketball. OKC a season ago did not go to overtime except for once. They lost that game. The Rockets played 4 overtime games, winning 3 of those 4. 5 minutes of bonus basketball coming up. Deadlocked at 104. This is Thunder basketball. And I misspoke. It was not Wallace that denied Şengün on that last shot, but rather Lugens Dort. Who else? Stayed vertical, got on the body of Şengün and forced a shot that wasn't close, and we've got overtime. Smith effectively as he did to open the night. Gilgeous-Alexander guards near the Thunder logo. Feeds Adams. Bad pass. Adams has it though, driving by Hart. Interior rebound positioning allowed to Jabari Smith Jr. It'll be side out Rockets as you shoot on the fourth team foul in overtime, and 2 timeouts restored both ways as Thompson triggers 14 to shoot, 4:44 left. Is not on Holmgren, he's still with 4. Durant comes out front. Off the foot he dribbles and saves it at midcourt, but it's an over and back violation. His big 17-size shoe hit the midcourt area, dribbled the ball off his foot. That becomes the Rockets' 20th turnover tonight. Thunder have had only 11. And OKC gets it back with 4:38 left in overtime, tied at 104. Thunder's largest lead has been 3 points tonight. Shea top of the key. Slashing left on Thompson, spins right. In the paint, elevates and fades over the right shoulder, a 16-foot jumper. The top long rebound, Wallace had the ball bumped off of him by Durant, who commits a loose ball foul as Wallace beat him to the spot. So KD a turnover and then his third foul. It will be side out Thunder on the Rockets' first team foul with 4:25 to play. Durant forced into a tough shot that time over his shooting shoulder, the right shoulder. Wallace will trigger far sideline front court. Gets it into SJ near midcourt. Back of the Dort pick, jumped out by Şengün. Doubled by Thompson, bounce feeds to Dort. Lugens, corner left Holmgren, tees up a 3 that's online, and in there! Cha-ching, a Thunder money ball. Chet rises and rips the cords. 107-104 Thunder. They strike first in overtime with 4:05 left. Şengün on the handle. Reached in on by Holmgren. Slashes left, pushes off. Down the lane. Shovel feeds Thompson. Left corner Smith. Pump fakes free. Open baseline. 16-foot stroke is no good. Leaping rebound Dort. Escapes Şengün. 3:50 to play. Thunder get it back up 3. Seeking a 2-possession lead. They've never had it tonight. Shea between the legs. Double team. Falling down. Knocked down by Thompson, and a timeout called by the Thunder. Amen Thompson tripped up Gilgeous-Alexander. No whistle. Shea fortunate to maintain possession. Got swallowed up by an Adams Thompson double team, but OKC maintains possession. 14 on the shot clock, 3:46 to play. The Holmgren Trey, he came out ablaze tonight, made his first 7 shots. He's knocked down his first three-pointer of the game. He has 25. The DNA of this team is no different. Rudy Tomjanovich once said, never underestimate the heart of a champion. Case in point, Shea rallying this team from a dozen down in the third to a 3-point lead in overtime with 3:46 left. Holmgren to inbound near sideline, gets it into Dort. Challenged by Durant, bounce feeds high post right to Hartenstein. On an overplay, Şengün got his hand caught in the cookie jar, picks up his 5th foul. So with 3:43 to play, Houston down to 1 team foul to give. Şengün with a silly foul will get 30 feet from the bucket. 14 again on the shot clock. It's Hartenstein, Gilgeous-Alexander, Dort, Holmgren, and Wallace. Chet will inbound at 7 feet, cross court, front court, as Smith provides on-ball pressure. Gilgeous-Alexander has it. Behind the back dribbles. Played by Thompson up top. Angles right, fires a 3. That's in there. Cha-ching, a Thunder Buddy ball. Gilgeous-Alexander is something special. Largest lead for the Thunder tonight. Shea with 26. His first tray lands. 110-104 Thunder, 3:20 to play. Right wing Smith holds. To Şengün straight away on Hartenstein. Jab stepping. 10 to shoot. Şengün blasting left, spinning right. Hooks over the left shoulder. It rolls in from 5 feet out. He has 32. He's been the go-to look for the Rockets. Houston cashing in its first bucket of overtime, down 4, 110-106. Gilgeous-Alexander wheeling right. Now left down the lane. On the run, lays it up. Shovel feeds out front to Holmgren. Knocked down by Thompson, no whistle. Hartenstein drives, bounce feeds inside, intended for Shea, who was open for a dunk. It's kicked by Şengün, and the shot clock will recycle to 14. Thompson got away with a massive foul on SGA on the drive. He is down right now, holding his face with his left leg bent on his back. Josh Okogie is trying to kind of awaken him to get up. 2:58 left. Rockets down to 1 team foul to give. Thunder have 2. OKC leads at 110-106 thanks to a pair of 3-pointers in overtime. One by Holmgren, one by SGA. Timeout Houston. That'll reduce their allotment of timeouts to 1 as Thompson is now up, walking gingerly to their huddle. It's a bit ironic. On a night when the Thunder have made only 25% of their 3-pointers, they've cashed in 2 in overtime, which shows you the stamina and the will embedded in this team. One. In the fourth, a 3 here in overtime, lifting the Thunder to hopes of an opening night victory on a night when they were down by as many as 12. Not a whole lot going their way, and a lot of that's been induced by the tough-minded Houston Rockets. Reed Shepard is in for Amen Thompson. He's not coming back to defend. Thunder want to go at him, no doubt. Josh Okogie, the other guard for the Rockets. Kevin Durant, Alperen Sengun, Jabari Smith Jr. up front. Gilgeous Alexander has 26. Chet Holmgren, 25. They've been a robust duo. Top of the key, 10 to shoot. Wide right, Wallace. Pass fakes. Back to Gilgeous Alexander. Off the stutter step on Shepard. Crossing over right to left. Snaking, pulling up. 13-foot jumper on the way. Nothing but net. Gilgeous Alexander working the poorest defender on the court, as he smartly will do. He has 28 now and counting. 23 since halftime. Thunder 112. The Rockets 106, 2:35 remaining. Shepard up top, slashing left on Wallace. Off the stutter step. Elevates. Wallace strips him of the ball going up, but he's called for a reach-in foul. Wow. That looked absolutely clean, as Cason Wallace is so anticipatory with tremendous instincts. It's Cason's second as we watch replay. Shepard goes up, and that is a clean rejection by Wallace, but OKC is out of challenges. So Reed Shepard, with the clock stopped and 2 minutes and 30 seconds left, is at the free throw line to shoot two that are gifted. Not been to the line tonight. Knocks down the first. He has 9 off the bench for Houston. Shepard played very sparingly, only 52 games worth a year ago, converting 82% of his free throws. Logged only one collegiate season at Kentucky before he was drafted 3rd overall 2 seasons back. Shepard's second is on the way, no good. Loose ball jabbed in the air by Gilgeous Alexander, corralled by Dort. Thunder by 5 in possession, 2:25 left in overtime. Houston's now missed 3 foul shots, all late in the fourth quarter in overtime. Shea, left wing, pulls up, fires. It's for 3. It's online but long. Durant clears. 2:15 left. Tough possession there. KD saunters front court, picked up by Dort, isolated. Durant back of a Sengun pick, can't rub off Dort. Stutter steps, spins in the lane. Inside, lost the ball, got it back. Left corner finds Smith for a 3 that's up and good. Jabari Smith with a huge shot. 2 minutes left, makes it a 2-point game at 112-110 as Durant persevered despite having the ball dislodged. Mark Daigneault calls the play against Houston's 2-3 zone. The MVP on the handle straight away. Angles left, looking to attack Shepard. Okogie lies in wait, 7 to shoot. Ball comes wide right, Wallace. Pass fakes, back to Shea with 2. Fires the long 28 for 3 straight away, not close. Loose ball, Smith. The Rockets can tie with a 2 or go in front with a 3 with 1:30 left in overtime. Durant on the handle, gets a Sengun pick. Knocks down Dort. Sengun fed by Durant down the lane. Bumped and fouled by Holmgren going up. Gets to the free throw line with 1:25 remaining. Thunder led by as many as 6 in overtime, but the Rockets have beaten the path back. And Sengun, 7 of 7 foul shooting, enticing Holmgren's 5th, earns free throws with 1:25 left. The Smith 3 was huge for the Rockets in this comeback cause in overtime. Sengun again, a season ago, 69% efficient at the line. 7 of 7 tonight, has 32. Spins the ball in front of him. Dribbles once, bends his knees, eyes the rim, dips, shoots, misses. So the Rockets, maybe a sign of fatigue, are suddenly not sure shots at the line. Sengun will look to make this a 1-point game. Thunder up 112-110 with 1:25 left. Same routine, the crowd distracts. Sengun arcs it, and he sticks it. 1-point game. The Thunder 6-point lead is down to a single digit at 112-111, and Houston stays in the 2-3 zone. Okogie picks up SGA across the timeline. Holmgren screens, high left. SGA on the handle, 12 to shoot. Right wing Holmgren up with a rainbow 3 that looks good. It is! Cha-ching, a Thunder money ball! Gilgeous Alexander and Holmgren collaborate on Shea's 6th assist. Thunder 115, the Rockets 111. Chet with 2 threes in overtime. 105 left. Sengun spins, lobs in the corner, stolen by Shea. Intended for Okogie. Gilgeous Alexander, maximum in basketball IQ, darted into the pass lane and took it away. Navigates back, down the lane, kicks in the corner to Dort. Sets his feet, squares his shoulders, missed for 3. Offside rebound, Holmgren to the rim. Strip going up by Smith. Okogie in the backcourt, knocked down by Holmgren, and Holmgren is fouled out. 48.1 left. That will bring free throws for Okogie after a wild scramble inside. Holmgren with 28 points on 11 of 17 shooting. 2 of 5 threes, has fouled out. Also has 7 rebounds and 2 assists. 48.1 remaining. Had the ball off the shot miss, and then he took it up, and Jabari Smith denied him with a block. So Josh Okogie to the free throw line, 3 of 4 tonight. 48.1 to play. His team down 4, 115-111. Okogie giving the ball. Eyes the rim, bends his knees, dips, shoots, swishes. Houston converting 23 of 27 foul shots tonight. The Thunder 15 of 17. The Rockets were third in the league in free throw attempts a season ago, utilizing muscle to get there a ton tonight. Okogie's second is up, looks good, and is. 2-point game, 115-113. Thunder ball, 48.1 left. OKC wants to remain assertive here against the extended 2-3 Rocket zone. SGA at the Paycom Center logo just inside midcourt, yo-yos the bounce. Hartenstein screens to the middle against Okogie. Shea behind it, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Shea double. Slot left Caruso, left corner Wallace. Swooping left to right. Can't shake. Smith beats Caruso down the lane, wanting to dunk. And they say Şengün blocked it cleanly, a lot of contact. Smith the loose ball, 20 seconds. Holding. Smothered. Still holds. 15 seconds left, and the Rockets burn their final timeout. With 16.7 left and 16 on the shot clock. It looked like Smith slid his pivot foot, but they don't call that. That's a clear travel. The Rockets burn their final team out. Thunder out of fouls with 16.7 left in overtime. And Oklahoma City on top, 115-113. 3 threes in overtime. 1 by SGA, 2 by Holmgren, who has lost. Şengün clearly hit the arm of Caruso going up for a dunk attempt, and they failed to call that on the last Thunder possession. It's unfortunate. That clearly was a foul that would have fouled out Şengün, but they did not call that one. 16.7 to play, 16 to shoot. Rockets burning their final time. He shed somebody, just flung them to the floor without a whistle in the lane. Now Alperen Şengün becomes the go-to man again for the Rockets. He has 35 points tonight. The follow flush with 8.8 to play erases what was at one point a Thunder 6-point lead in overtime. And now the Thunder seek to win the game on their final possession. The Rockets out of timeouts. OKC is now also out of timeouts. Şengün leaned in, missed a baby hook. Fought. Fifth. OKC will inbound. I think it will be Caruso. It will be. OKC will inbound near sideline front court against Steven Adams on ball pressure. It's Adams, Okogie, Durant, Jabari Smith Jr., Tari Eason defending for the Rockets. Caruso not yet given the ball. 8.8 left in overtime, tied at 115. Here we go. Caruso looks. Feeds Shea near midcourt. Played by Okogie. Off the stutter step. Rockets a team foul to give, and Okogie gives it right now. Side out Thunder, 4.7 to play. So that time, the Rockets, unlike the end of regulation, used the team foul they had to surrender without repercussion. Adams now out, Şengün back in. 4.7 left in overtime. Caruso will trigger far sideline court against Şengün's pressure. Has Dort, Hartenstein, SGA, and Wallace with him. Here we go. 4.7 left, tied at 115. Shea, left corner, played by Eason. Elevates, fires, 21-foot jumper up. Blocked by Eason, and that's how the first overtime will end. And was there a foul call on the play? Zach Zarba conferring now with the other officials. Clearly, Eason hit Shea on the wrist and arm on the shot. Clearly. And they called it a clean block. Are you kidding me? Mark Daigneault's beside himself. Shea rose from 20 on the right baseline. Oh, and Kevin Durant called a timeout after the block by Eason. That's a technical foul. It came with time left on the clock. And Mark Daigneault is letting everyone know that. They missed the call on the Eason hit on the arm of Shea. And now did they miss the timeout call by KD? The Rockets had no timeouts. We're going to hear from Zach Zarba here as he comes over to the official scorers table. Kevin Durant clearly called a timeout. And it happened with still some time left on the clock. Man, that's ridiculous. How do you have three veteran officials miss that? They missed the foul call on Eason. There was 1.3 seconds on the game clock when Durant called a timeout the Rockets didn't have. That's an automatic technical. That's insulting to a national TV audience and to Thunder fans as well. Second overtime at Paycom Center, tied at 115. We'll get there next. This is Thunder Basketball. Leg injury. Houston has Jabari Smith Jr., Alperen Şengün, Kevin Durant, Tari Eason, and Josh Okogie out there. Şengün's played 44 minutes, Durant 42 tonight. Hartenstein and Adams will jump center. Holmgren did those honors both to begin overtime and to begin the night. Adams won both of those tips. Eierhardt's going to try his luck now. Ball in the air. And Adams again back taps successfully to Reed Shepherd. Shepherd with Durant, Smith, Adams, and Şengün for the Rockets. Case and Wallace, Alex Caruso, Isaiah Hartenstein, Lou Dort, and SGA for the Thunder. Shepherd up top to Şengün, pass faking, Caruso on it. Holding from 30, off the stutter step with 8 to shoot. Backs and kicks to Shepherd, long angle right three up by Reed Shepherd, short. Lou Dort high for the rebound, snagging his sixth. Thunder seek the lead early in the second overtime, led by as many as 6 in the first. Rockets stay in the 2-3 zone. Shea behind a pick by Hartenstein, wheeling, firing. 13-foot jumper would have counted had it gone. No, they say contact from Adams came prior to continuation. It's side out Thunder. The Rockets committing a quick team foul, side out Oklahoma City. Hartenstein set another big-time screen. Wallace will trigger, tied at 115. Not yet given the ball. Shea is free up the right sideline and gets it. Shepherd and Smith at the top of the 2-3 zone. Down speed, Caruso in the lane. Pass fakes. Kicks up top to Shea. Tees up a three that's online. In and out, no good. Şengün has the miss. 4:15 to play. Thunder struggles from three continue. 12-47 tonight, 25%. Shepherd on the handle. Hounded by Wallace. Retreats to midcourt. Working the bounce. Shot clock to 10. Durant now handles. Back of an Adams pick. Wedging right. Jump pass across court left. Shepard. Touch pass down lane Adams. Took the ball by Hartenstein off his body out of bounds. Oh, what a play by Ihart. Adams had a dunk. Had Ihart not recovered from behind. Thunder get it back. 3:55 left in the second overtime. Tied at 115. Shea on the handle. Wide right Wallace. Swooping base on. Lost the dribble out of bounds. Şengün applied pressure and Kaysen coughed it up. Neither side able to strike. A minute 11 into the second overtime. Tied at 115. That's the Thunder's 12th turnover. They forced 22 of those tonight. Şengün will orchestrate the attack on the handle, guarded by Caruso. Back of an Adams pick. Stutter steps. Spins. Across his body. Hartenstein ties him up. And Şengün, off balance, out of control, gets gifted free throws on Hartenstein's clear cap of his shot. Where's their contact and a foul there? 3:41 left. Hartenstein guilty of his 5th foul. Holmgren's already fouled out. Şengün, 8 of 9 from the line, has a game-high 35. Thunder's last free throw came with 3:52 left in the fourth quarter. Rockets parading there with their 29th of the night. Şengün's first is up and good. He gives Houston the advantage in the second overtime at 116-115. They trailed by 6 late in the first overtime and recovered to force a second. Şengün given the ball for the second free throw. Bends his knees, snaps it off. That one good as well. Houston by 2. They've led by as many as 12. They're on an 11-3 run after being down by 6 in the first overtime. Thunder need a bucket. 3:38 left. Shea out front. Down the lane, wheels to the rim, lays it up. No good, but he's fouled en route by either Adams or Smith. Neither team has a challenge remaining. Gilgeous-Alexander, burrowing his way to the basket, has led the league in drives to the cup 4 successive seasons, including a year ago when he was named the MVP. At the line, he's 5 of 6, has 28 points. After a rough go in the first half with only 5, 23 cents. A dozen of those in the fourth. Arcs the free throw, looks good, but it isn't. It's in and out, no good. Remains Houston 117, the Thunder 115 with 3:33 left. What an opening night for the NBA to feast on, involving 2 big-time Western Conference teams. Shea's second is up. That one's good. He's got 29, and the Thunder seek a stop down 1 with 3:33 left. Off the inbound, Adams gets the ball back to Reed Shepard. Shepard crossing the timeline against Kaysen Wallace. Low crouching left-hand bounce. Looking to avoid Wallace's sweeping strip. Shepard grinds right to the baseline, floats up across his body. No good from 12. Rebound Wallace. Thunder seek the lead here. Kaysen gritty defense. Shea barreling back. Corner left Caruso. Catches shoot rainbow three is up. Overshoots the rim. Wallace the rebound. As we have a loose ball foul coming on Houston. It's on Durant, I think, and will be the Rockets' 3rd team foul. The Thunder will shoot on the next Rocket infraction with 3:10 left. That Caruso 3 missed by 3 feet. And the Thunder on a night when they've knocked down just 12 of 49 threes, 24%, resiliently down 1 in the second overtime with 3:10 showing. Wallace gets it into Caruso out front. Alex with the shot clock at 12. Wide right to Dort, bounce feeds to Shea. To Caruso, holding, driving, sealed at the top of the key, 6 to shoot. Shea, the 5 to shoot in the lane. Caruso leans in, goes blast with a bang, took no good. Tipped rebound, Hartenstein finds Caruso, handing to Gilgeous-Alexander. 2:50 to play in overtime. Shot clock at 8 is Shea, bops, steps back, fires, angle left three-pointer is short. Rebound Şengün, Thunder retired with 2:45 left. Rockets get it back up 1. A game of survival in the second overtime. Shepard isolated on Wallace, near the Thunder logo. Works the low crouching left-hand bounce. Lobs to Adams. Holding high post right. Whips it inside to Smith. Drop stepping. Fading. 10-foot jumper on the way. Tickles the rim and goes in. Houston by 3. 119-116 with 2:25 to play. Can the Thunder knock one down a long one? Shea grinding. Down the lane. Stripped on a reach-in by Durant. Gets to the free throw line with 2:19 to play. So Gilgeous-Alexander helped up. Kevin Durant guilty of his 5th foul. With his team up by 3, 119-116. Şengün, who showed the way for the Rockets with a near triple-double of 37 points, 10 boards, and 7 assists. Adams, 13 rebounds. Durant has 20. Amen Thompson apparently done for the night with a leg injury with 18. And Jabari Smith, who just knocked down that mid-range jumper, 16. Thunder led by Shea with 29. Holmgren, 28, but he's fouled out. Wallace, 11. And 10 from Wiggins off the bench. A.J. Mitchell has 16 as Gildas Alexander knocks down the first free throw. He's got 30. He averaged 32.7, which led the league a season ago. Thunder down 2. Shea, the chance of MVP, arcs it. It's short. Şengün one-hands to rebound his 11th. So Shea's missed 2 at the line in the second overtime. Thunder are down 2, 119-117. Caruso nearly stripped Şengün. Gets it back, though. The lumbering center gives to Durant on the handle. Crowded by Dort, reached in on by Dort. Wide right, Shepherd, 8 to shoot. Reed, right to left along the perimeter. Way out front. Left wing, Şengün, 4 to shoot. Blasting baseline. Spins to the middle. Draws a triple team. Stripped to the ball by Caruso. Knocked it out of bounds with 3:10 on the shot clock. Alex Caruso, tremendous anticipation. The Rockets are going to have to lob to the rim or come up with a quick catch and shoot here with 3:10 left on the shot clock. 1:54 left in the second overtime. Hartenstein and Adams are jostling for position. They are chest to chest as Shepherd's given the ball. Lobbing. Smith had it knocked away by Shea. It's a violation against the Rockets. The 23rd turnover against Houston. Thunder come up with a must stop. Trail by 2 in a grinder in the second overtime. Outscored 4-2 by Houston in this second 5-minute session. 1:54 left. Wallace across the timeline against the 2-3 zone. Casa kicks out left wing. Caruso open. Left wing 3 for the lead. Short. Loose ball volley. Wallace has it. Steps out of traffic. Down the lane contained. Sends it to Caruso up the right sideline with 8 to shoot. Queso on the dribble. Jump stop. Right wing Wallace. Pump fakes. Freeze. Fires the wing 3 for the lead. Is in there. Chachinga Thunder money ball. Cason Wallace fearlessly strokes it home. Thunder by 1. 120-119. 128 left in the second overtime. Şengün isolated on Caruso. Backing along the left sideline. Pounding the right-hand dribble. 12 to shoot. Durant fed. Slicing left. Dort on him. Cranks, spinning, falling down, scoops and scores, and he's fouled by Dort. My goodness. Kevin Durant completely off balance, has a prayer answered, and Lugens Dort picks up his 5th foul. Houston up 121-120 with 1:15 remaining. The Wallace 3 negated by a Kevin Durant off-balance prayer that's answered against Dort. KD at the line has converted 4 of 5 tonight. He has 22 points. Jay Will in. Isaiah Hartenstein out. As Hartenstein is fouled out, they gave him the foul on that play. Wow. 1:15 left. Durant spins the ball in front of him. His team up 1. Arcs it. It's on the way. Good. Houston by 2 again at 122-120. 1:15 left in the second overtime. If the Thunder have punches left, we'll see. Shea walks it front court. Kicks out to Wallace. Top of the zone. To Shea between the rings. 14 to shoot. Gildas Alexander angling left against Smith. Top of the zone at 2-3. Shea crosses over, fires. Pull up 20-foot jumper. Nothing but net. Gildas Alexander freed off the crossover. Tied at 122. 59.9 left in the second overtime. Gildas Alexander has 32. Big time separation there on the crossover. Shepherd played by Wallace. 50 seconds left in the second OT. Shepherd behind a Durant pick. Rubs off right. Stays on the perimeter, retreating. Back of an Adams pick. Wallace stays with him. Shepherd feeds Durant. Ball knocked away. It's free. Wallace has it. Dort deflected it. Thunder get it back with a chance to grab the lead. 35 seconds left. Shea between the legs dribbles, retreats, draws a double team. Snaking left. Reaching on foul by Adams. Free throws coming. 32.6 to play. Gildas Alexander says, I grew up loving the Harlem Globetrotters. This is my Curly Neal dribbling exhibition, baby. He earns foul shots on the Adams reach-in. Plug the mid-ranger last possession. Thunder dig in defensively, force a turnover. Houston's 24th, and Shea's at the line for 2 and the lead. 32.6 left in the second overtime. One dribble precedes the first. He arcs it. It's up, tumbling, no good. Gildas Alexander has missed 3 free throws in the second overtime. He's 7 of 11 from the line tonight. Eason in, Shepherd out. 32.6 left in the second OT. Shea shadow strokes, giving the ball for the second. Tied at 122, it's on the way. It is good. Thunder 123, the Rockets 122 with 32.6 left in overtime as SGA plugs 1 of 2 free throws. He's got 33. The Rockets burn one of their 2 remaining timeouts with 32.6 to play, trailing now 120. Inbound far sideline front court against Case and Wallace's on-ball pressure. 32.6 left. Rockets one timeout left. The Thunder have one as well. Off the inbound, Durant retreats. Thunder a foul to give. Off the stutter step. Pulls up. Jump passes down the lane. Adams losing his balance. Sends it to Durant for a three straight away over Jay Will. Off. Long rebound. Jari Smith has it. 20 seconds left. Jab steps high left on Wallace. Spins. Holds near midcourt to Durant with 6 to shoot. KD double to Şengün down the lane. Sidesteps, lays it up on the run and lays it in. 11.0 left. Şengün lays it in with the left hand, gives the Rockets a 124-123 lead. Thunder scrambled. They attacked Durant with a double team, and Şengün swooped down the lane for his 38th and 39 points, and a 1-point Rocket lead with 11 seconds left. I misspoke. The Thunder had 2 timeouts. They have 1 remaining now after this TO. Houston down to 1 timeout left. Şengün with 39 points, including a swooping layup deep in the shot clock to give the Rockets a 124-120. Much time to get something good off without Amen Thompson on the court for Houston. Shea's got 28 since halftime. Caruso, Dort, Jay Will, and Wallace joined the MVP. Caruso to inbound near sideline front court. Thunder down 11 seconds left in the second overtime. Alex given the ball. Holding. Still holds. Shea fights to it, guarded by Durant, driving left. Steps back. 7 seconds. Dancing, shuttling, slashing. Spins, pump fakes. Durant clocks him with 2.3 to play. Free throws for SGA as Durant is fouled out. Gilgeous-Alexander worked him with impeccable footwork. That was spectacular. And now SGA, as Durant is done for the night, crowd loving that, gets to the foul line where he's 3 of 6 in the second overtime with a chance to give the Thunder the lead. The Rockets have a timeout left, 2.3 seconds left. In the second overtime, SGA shadow strokes. Adams in for Durant, who's fouled out. The Rockets still have a timeout left, as do the Thunder. Shea from the line is 8 of 12, an 89% foul shooter a year ago. Shadow strokes. Visualizing both going in, his team down 124-123. 2.3 left in the second overtime. Gilgeous-Alexander given the ball. Dribbles once, bends his knees, dips, shoots, swishes. It's tied at 124. Shea steps away, regathers his forces. 2.3 left in the second overtime. Gilgeous-Alexander 34 tonight, 29 since halftime. Ready with the second. He arcs it. And he sticks it. Thunder 125, the Rockets 124. Timeout Houston. 2.3 left in the second overtime. What a magnificent night of NBA basketball involving 2 teams that are aspirational for big things this season. This has been worth every penny for those of you in the arena. Double overtime with the Thunder up 1 and 2.3 to play. Will take time. This is Thunder basketball. defensively as well. Thunder protect a 1-point lead, 125-124. Rockets out of timeouts to inbound with Adams, the trigger man, far sideline front court with Smith, Reed, Shepard, Alperen Şengün, and Tari Eason on the deck. Adams giving the ball, 2.3 left in the second overtime. Looking, holding, no timeout, lobbing corner. Smith catching one, fires at the buzzer. It's up, no good! The Thunder find a way on opening night. Never underestimate the heart of a champion. The banner is up commemorating the 25 NBA championship. The rings have been dispersed, and the Thunder battle from a dozen down to knock the Rockets off in an instant classic, an epic matchup between Western heavyweights. 125-124 in double overtime tonight. The players exchange congratulations on a night that was just exceptional. OKC didn't shoot the three well at any point in the game, but came up with clutch play after clutch play at both ends and beat the Rockets 125-124 in double overtime. I guarantee you NBA TV will be replaying this many, many times, including later tonight and tomorrow. Lou Dort's going to join me downstairs here, putting the headset on, as the Thunder find a way to persevere with extraordinary resilience and championship medal, 125-124 in double overtime. Lou, can you hear me all right? Lou, can you hear me all right? Or I think he's with